to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning the only choice. I go now road that is I don't know road. Every mom, nine they move me, they lead me, they go. On God, mine is made up. Of course, no going back. Non-stop on 240. If she gone, go down the road. I'm steady revving, won't throttle. Got eyes on the prize. Babala any police snatch me from his hand. If I just know why we read over to me, that's why I call you. Decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I can never come back. It's already too late. It won't make sense. Where am I going to? It's already too late. I've already come too far. It's already too late. We won the war. We will spend the billions. We will spend the billions. We will spend for Jesus. We will spend for Jesus. We will shift the culture. We will shift the culture. We will heal the sick. We will heal the sick. We will raise the dead. We will raise the dead. Transform the nation. Transform the nation. We will hear well done. We will hear well done. We will turn the world. We will turn the world. We will spend the billions. We will spend the billions. We will spend for Jesus. We will spend for Jesus. We will shift the culture. We will heal the sick. We will raise the dead. Transform the nations. We will hear well done. We will hear well done. Decided to follow Jesus. I am decided to follow Jesus. Decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning I can't go back now. It's already too late. We can't come back now. No more foolishness. No more laziness. It's already too late. We can't come back now.
And how do you get it? This book is for you. So don't waste the time to grab your copy before you get sent out. I am Mr. Frank, the Executive Director of Homeland Security, a student of Mr. David. Some years back, I almost quit real estate. I almost quit real estate because when I got into the industry, I didn't get the millions and the tens and hundreds of millions that were promised me immediately. And it took one man to open my eyes to what the industry really is. And he didn't just open my eyes to that. He took out the time to lead me by the hand to teach me the sales strategies and every other strategy, both networking, both personal development, and all you can think of. That helped me move from being a normal realtor, an average realtor, a mediocre realtor, to being a top salesperson. And from there, I moved on to holding an executive position in a top real estate company in Nigeria. And I want to introduce you to that man, none other than Mr. David Ike, the realtor maker. Mr. David Ike has successfully trained over 500 realtors and helped them make their first million, myself included. And Mr. David Ike has something that can help you, a realtor that is still struggling and trying to make his or her first contact that can help you get this book. This book is for you, so don't waste your time to grab your copy before you get sent out. I am Mr. Frank, the Executive Director of Homeland Security, a student of Mr. David. Back, I almost quit real estate. I almost quit real estate because when I got into the industry, I didn't get the millions and the just opened my eyes to that. It took out the time to lead me by the hand to teach me the sales strategies and every other strategy, both networking, both personal development, and all you can think of. That helped me move from being a normal realtor, an average realtor, a mediocre realtor, to being a top salesperson. And from there, I moved on to holding an executive position in a top real estate company in Nigeria. And I want to introduce you to that man, none other than Mr. David Ike, the Realtor maker. Mr. David Ike has successfully trained over 500 realtors and helped them make their first million, myself included. And Mr. David Ike has something that can help you, a realtor that is still struggling and trying to make his or her first million in the industry. What does Mr. David Ike have for you? His book, Sell Like an Elite Realtor. Sell Like an Elite Realtor is what you need to scale up your real estate business in 2025. So do yourself a favor and grab a copy of Sell Like an Elite Realtor. Click the link to get the direct contact that can help you get this book. This book is for you, so don't waste your time to grab your copy before you get sent out. I am Mr. Frank, the Executive Director of Homeland Security, a student of Mr. David Ike, a proud student of Mr. David Ike, and I want to see you win. That is why I'm leading you to this wonderful book. I want you to read this book. I want to see you on the other side of success. Thank you.
Buy your watermelon. This boy, you poured all my fruit away now. Who is going to pay for my fruit now?
Bunny, I be you. Send him to a passer. Let me hear Toto.
Some years back, I almost quit real estate. I almost quit real estate because when I got into the industry, I didn't get the millions and the tens and hundreds of millions that were promised me immediately. And it took one man to open my eyes to what the industry really is. And he didn't just open my eyes to that. He took out the time to lead me by the hand to teach me the sales strategies and every other strategy, both networking, both personal development, and all you can think of. That helped me move from being a normal realtor, an average realtor, a mediocre realtor, to being a top salesperson. And from there, I moved on to holding an executive position in a top real estate company. Mr. David Ike has successfully trained over 500 realtors and helped them make their first million, myself included. And Mr. David Ike has something that can help you, a realtor that is still struggling and trying to make his or her first million in the industry. What does Mr. David Ike have for you? His book, Sell Like an Elite Realtor. Sell Like an Elite Realtor is what you need to scale up your real estate business in 2025. So of Sell Like an Elite Realtor. Click the link to get the direct contact that can help you get this book. This book is for you. So
Yes. He went through that way.
You sure? You sure? Are you sure?
Yes.
If you don't want to waste your time building alone, watch this video to the end.
In a world where connections matter, meet the expert that can help you turn those connections into sales. Ladies and gentlemen, David Ike has honed his skills in generating leads and closing deals. With years of experience in the real estate market, David has mastered the art of networking and connecting people. This Wednesday, join Homeland Group as David shares his expertise on the topic, Meet, Connect, Sell. Time 11 a.m. Venue Flat 5, Say Plaza, opposite to Taco Market, Utako. Secure your spot and get ready to transform your sales game with David Ike.
If you don't want to waste your time building alone, watch this.
Papa, please. Where do you know David from?
He came from Waka T-shirt the very day I stepped into Homeland. And the topic he treated was mindset, how to change it. Because if you cannot change your mindset, you cannot change your life. There and then I have just 3,000 naira. They said you can join Homeland with 2,000. I brought the 2,000 and I paid to David.
What year was that, sir? As long as when?
The date was 26th of April 2023.
Oh, okay.
By April this year, it will be 2 years I'm in home.
Wow.
And anywhere I see David, I run to him. And today we have met again in Abuja. You understand? I will tell you the remaining story when he give me his pulpit.
Okay, yeah,
If you give me his pulpit, you are interested in hearing the story. I will give you the story.
It's good to see you. After 2 years, I saw Papa in April last time, 2023, and I didn't know. I was just teaching. I didn't know Papa was feeling. See me now, see me, a young boy like me, and Papa is feeling energized just to hear me. Thank you very much, sir. And Papa is one of the strongest person I've seen. Papa will travel to, travel to Aba, travel to Oka, travel to everywhere we have property. He will go there, do videos. And Papa is making sales. I was very happy when Papa started selling me sales, received 10 million, 5 million. I was like, wow, Papa is making sales. And Papa traveled to Abuja just to come and see Abuja property and do a video there. So Papa, it's good to see you around. Very, very good to see you. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Papa, please. Where do you know David from?
He came from Waka to T-shirt the very day I stepped into Homeland. And the topic he treated was mindset, how to change it. Because if you cannot change your mindset, you cannot change your life. There and then I have just 3,000 naira. They said you can join Homeland with 2,000. I brought the 2,000 and I paid to David.
What year was that, sir? As long as when?
The date was 26th of April 2023.
Oh, okay.
By April this year, it will be 2 years I'm in Homeland.
Wow.
And anywhere I see David, I run to him. And today we have met again in Abuja. You understand? I will tell the remaining story when he give me his pulpit.
Okay, yeah,
If you give me his pulpit, you are interested in hearing the story. I will give you the story.
It's good to see you. After 2 years, I saw Papa in April last time, 2023, and I didn't know. I was just teaching. I didn't know Papa was feeling. See me now, see me, a young boy like me, and Papa is feeling energized. Just thank you very much, sir. And Papa is one of the strongest person I've seen. Papa will travel to, travel to Aba, travel to Oka, travel to everywhere we have property. He will go there, do video. And Papa is making sales. I was very happy when Papa started selling me sales receipt, 10 million, 5 million. I was like, wow, Papa is making sales. And Papa traveled to Abuja just to come and see Abuja property and do a video there. So Papa, it's good to see you around. Very, very good to see you. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Papa, please. Where do you know David from?
He came from Oka to teach us the very day I stepped into homeland. And the topic he teaches was mindset, how to change it. Because if you cannot change your mindset, you cannot change your life. There and then I have just 3,000 naira. They said you can join homeland with 2,000. I brought the 2,000 and I paid to David.
What year was that, sir? As long as when?
The date was 26th of April 2023.
Oh, okay.
By April this year, it will be 2 years I'm in homeland.
Wow.
And anywhere I see David, I run to him. And today we have met again in Abuja. You understand? I will tell the remaining story when he give me his pulpit.
Okay,
If you give me his pulpit, you are interested in hearing the story. I will give you the story.
It's good to see you. After 2 years, I saw Papa in April last time, 2023, and I didn't know. I was just teaching. I didn't know Papa was feeling. See me now, see me, a young boy like me, and Papa is feeling energized just to hear me. Thank you very much, sir. And Papa is one of the strongest person I've seen. Papa will travel to, travel to Aba, travel to Oka, travel to everywhere we have property. He will go there, do video. And Papa is making sales. I was very happy when Papa started selling me sales receipt, 10 million, 5 million. I was like, wow, Papa is making sales. And Papa traveled to Abuja just to come and see Abuja property and do a video there. So Papa, it's good to see you around. Very, very good to see you. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Papa, please. Where do you know David from?
He came from Oka to teach us the very day I stepped into homeland. And the topic he teaches was mindset, how to change it. Because if you cannot change.
Some years back, I almost quit real estate. I almost quit real estate because when I got into the industry, I didn't get the millions and the tens and hundreds of millions that were promised me immediately. And it took one man to open my eyes to what the industry really is. And he didn't just open my eyes to that. He took out the time to lead me by the hand to teach me the sales strategies and every other strategy, both networking, both personal development, and all you can think of. That helped me move from being a normal realtor, an average realtor, a mediocre realtor, to being person. And from there, I moved on to holding an executive position in a top real estate company in Nigeria. And I want to introduce you to that man. And it took one man to open my eyes to what the industry really is. And he didn't just open my eyes previous to that, he took out the time to lead me by the hand to teach me the sales strategies and every other strategy, both networking, both personal development, and all you can think of, that helped me move from being a normal realtor, an average realtor, a mediocre realtor, to being a top salesperson. And from there, I moved on to holding an executive position in a top real estate company in Nigeria. And I want to introduce you to that man, none other than Mr. David Ike, the realtor maker. Mr. David Ike has successfully trained over 500 realtors and helped them make their first million, myself included. And Mr. David Ike has something that can help you, a realtor that is still struggling and trying to make his or her first million in the industry. What does Mr. David Ike have for you? His book, Sell Like an Elite Realtor. Sell Like an Elite Realtor is what you need to scale up your real estate business in 2025. Of Sell Like an Elite Realtor. Click the link to get the direct contact that can help you get this book. This book is for you, so don't waste your time to grab your copy before you get sold out. I am Mr. Frank, the Executive Director of Homeland Security, a student of
Hello everybody, how are you all doing? If you can hear my voice, please drop fire emoji right away. We are a few minutes, just 3 minutes left. If you can hear my voice, drop fire emoji, let's go. I can see a lot of people are already online. It's about to go down. Get ready, we are getting everything set right. Yes, come on, bring it out there. Thank you, Valentine. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you. I can see all of that. Go on. Go on. Good evening, everybody. It's time that we've all been waiting for. Please repost the link on your status. Let everyone that should be here join us immediately. Still Blank, how are you doing? I hope you're fine. Is the book launch that we've been waiting for. Rose, thank you for joining. Thank you for the fire emoji. We appreciate you. Yeah, keep it coming. Keep it coming. I can see all of you. Thank you very much. Men that are more than nations. I see what you're doing there. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. We appreciate you. Thank you all for coming. Please keep reposting, keep inviting people. This is Sell Like Elite Realtor book launch. This is the virtual book launch. And just in case you don't know what's going on here, is on how to become one of the best real estate realtor, and that is exactly what we are bringing to you today. Thank you, Mrs. Jennifer or Miss Jennifer. Thank you very much. God bless you. We can see what you're doing there. Thank you for that fire emoji. Just make sure you don't burn YouTube. Make sure you don't set YouTube on fire. So I want to appreciate every one of you that are here. God bless you for joining us. Do well to repost the link on your status as we get started immediately. And also, I want you to be here and be steady. Our speakers will be with us. We will keep our promise by keeping to time and make sure that every one of you is attending. Invite someone, like I said. If you know someone that is not here that should be here, invite the person immediately. Immediately. And I mean immediately. Do you understand? Thank you very much, Men's VIP. I can see your love emoji. God bless you. This is 8:01, and by 8 o'clock exactly, we are starting this event. Thank you, Mr. David Bello. Yeah, we are seeing what you're doing. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. So good evening, everybody. What is the name of the book we are here to launch? Let me see it in the comment section. What is the name of the book we're here to launch? What is the name of the book? The first to get it will win 5 naira. All right, let's go. Drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments. Go ahead. I can see. Okay, Valentine says, sell like an elite realtor. I think Valentine is the first person to get that. Valentine is the first person. And Olamai Beke said, sell like an elite. Sell like an elite. Are you sure? Joanne is saying, sell like an elite realtor. Thank you. I can see the numbers are increasing. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep the invite. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. All right. Keep it coming.
Raise your voice and shout. Come on.
To follow Jesus, I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning
The only choice, I go now road that things I don't know road. Every me more, now they move me, they lead me, they go. On God, mine is made up. Of course, no going back. Non-stop, on 240. Then she gone, hold on me through. I'm steady revving, won't throttle. Got eyes on the prize. Papala, any police snatching from his hand. If I just know I be rito, Pakumi, that's why I follow.
I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus.
I can never turn back. It's already too late. It won't make sense. Where am I going to? It's already too late. I've already come too far. It's already too late. We find the war. We will shift the culture. We will heal the sick. We will raise the dead. Transform the nations. We will heal the we will stand the demons. We will stand for Jesus. We will shift the culture. We will heal. Transform the nations. Till we hear well done.
To follow Jesus.
I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided. No turning back. We can't turn back now. No more foolishness. No more laziness. It's already too late. We can't turn back now. I will
Never turn back.
We found the world. We will spend the billions. We will spend for Jesus. We will shape the culture. We will heal the sick. We will raise the dead. Transform the nation.
Can you all hear me? Somebody is saying till I spend the dollars. All right, if you can hear me, if you can hear me, drop yes. Drop yes. I want to see, we are 32. The number was up to 40. It regards to 32 now. Let's keep inviting more people as we keep growing the numbers. So if you can hear me, just drop yes. Let me be sure that we are together on this. Together. Yes, go ahead. I can see that. All right. Yes, I saw that. Thank you very much. All right, so it's 5 minutes, okay, 7 minutes past 8, and then we are all getting ready to get started. I can see a whole lot of you are ready. Thank you very much, Augustine Igwe. I appreciate you. And for everyone who is here, we want to sincerely thank you, from Mr. David Ike to all of you. We appreciate you for coming. Thank you for sparing your time to be here. This visual launch is going to be one of a kind because of the kind of speakers we have. And I myself am personally privileged to be here. My name is Kingsley Nemeka, known as Oba of Lands. I'll be your host tonight, and I'll be the one calling the shots. I'll be the one giving out the dollars when it comes to giving out the dollars. Oh, you don't know we'll be giving out dollars today? Well, just stay back and don't go anywhere. Don't be distracted. Stay put, stay with us, stay together. A lot is coming on. We have a lot of amazing speakers. And one of the person I am looking forward to personally is the GCEO of Homeland Group. You wouldn't want to miss that. And I want you to stay put and stay together, because she's going to come with fire. She's going to come with a lot of fire. So right with me, we have a lot of speakers already. A lot of people are already with us. And Mr. Inusa is here as well, which will be joining us very soon. My CEO, Mr. Frank Wisdom, is already in the building, and I want you to start clapping. Mr. David Ike is already here, and you can see they are joining us and they are already on the stage. I want you to start clapping for them if you can see that, because very soon they will be on this stage to give us everything we need. So I have a lot of people I will bring in on my list, but first of all, this is visual launch. Sell Like Elite Realtor is the reason why all of us are gathered here, which is authored by the CEO of Homeland Best, Mr. David Ike. And we want to introduce him as he took over the stage to talk to you for the next few minutes before we get started with everything we are here to do. So the next person you will be seeing is Mr. David Ike. Please, I want you to make welcome with fire emoji. Drop that fire emoji right away. Drop it. Drop that fire emoji immediately. If I don't see enough fire emoji, I'm not going to welcome the CEO of Homeland Group. If I don't see the fire emoji, I am not bringing him. Thank you, Valentine, for that fire emoji. Who are we seeing again? Who again? Thank you, Prosper. Prosper HND is in the building. Thank you, Mr. James Hanibe. Thank you, all of you that are pouring this fire. Just make sure you don't burn YouTube. Don't burn YouTube. Monachiso, Oji, Mufasa, thank you. David Bello, I can see all you're doing. God bless you. That's a powerful one. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, put your hands together for Mr. David Ike, who is going to take over from me right now. And before we move on, I actually want to tell you, it's a secret. I want to tell you that Mr. David Ike is single. Do you understand? You know what that is, right? He is single. I will not say more than this. So over to Mr. David Ike as he comes. This is the CEO of Homeland Beds. Give it up to him as he comes. All right, over to you, sir.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Sell Like an Elite Realtor virtual book launch. And good evening to my speakers. Good evening, Mr. Yunusa, Mr. Frank Wisdom. Good evening, Mr. Kenny Wokoye and Mrs. Cassie Onwamara. I would not want us to take too much time. This is our book launch, the book launch of Sell Like an Elite Realtor, a book I wrote for realtors after 5 years in the real estate industry and 3 years coaching realtors. I felt like, okay, I put this in the right sequence, put it in a book so realtors can get it, read it, and scale up and move fast in their real estate career. Because over time, I've seen realtors meet me and tell me, what can I read, sir, to grow my real estate career? What can I read, sir, to grow my real estate career? And I've heard that question over and over and over and over. And if you're a realtor in the Nigerian real estate market, you know that realtors manual or realtors book are quite limited. They are very, very, very limited. So I decided to put myself in that position where I can provide a solution. And I sat down for so many months and I put together that book. And we're here today to do the virtual launch. So thank you, everybody, for being here. And I will hand over back to the host so we can begin and call up the first speaker in the next 3 minutes. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you.
Oh, powerful, powerful, powerful. How did you hear that? That's a CEO talking. Did you get that? Did you hear that? Did you see how it was flowing? It was a powerful session. It's just a brief 2 seconds that we gave him, and you see every stage is on fire. Thank you, Mr. David Ike. God bless you for the moment you just allowed us to talk with you. We are going to make it a wonderful experience. And I want to be sure that Mr. Yunusa is here. I want to say salam alaikum to you. Ya Gejia, ya yo, ya Jindadi, ya Matanka de Yara. I hope you're fine and everything is moving fine with you. So I want to say thank you for joining us as well. In the next 2 minutes, you'll be taking over the mic from me. I hope you're ready, sir. If you are ready, check the mic. Check the mic.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Please. All right. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I want to just take a short break. And while I do that, I would really want something to come up on the screen as we do that briefly. Once we come back from this break, we get started with every other thing. Thank you. Hold on.
Some years back, I almost quit real estate. I almost quit real estate because when I got into the industry, I didn't get the millions and the tens and hundreds of millions that were promised me immediately. And it took one man to open my eyes to what the industry really is. And he didn't just open my eyes to that. He took out the time to lead me by the hand to teach me the sales strategies and every other strategy, the networking, both personal development and all you can think of. That helped me move from being a normal realtor, an average realtor, a mediocre realtor, to being a top salesperson. And from there, I moved on to holding an executive position in a top real estate company in Nigeria. And I want to introduce you to that man. None other than Mr. David Ike, the realtor maker. Mr. David Ike has successfully trained over 500 realtors and helped them make their first million, myself included. And Mr. David Ike has something that can help you, a realtor that is still struggling and trying to make his or her first million in the industry. What does Mr. David Ike have for you? His book, Sell Like an Elite Realtor. Sell Like an Elite Realtor is what you need to scale up your real estate business in 2025. So do yourself a favor and grab a copy of Sell Like an Elite Realtor. Click the link to get the direct contact that can help you get this book. This book is for you. So don't waste your time to grab your copy before you get sent out. I am Mr. Frank, Executive Director of Homeland Security, a student of Mr. David Ike, a proud student of Mr. David Ike, and I want to see you win. That is why I'm leading you to this wonderful book. I want you to read this book, and I want to see you on the other side of success. Thank you.
All right, welcome back from that short break. I want to still confirm if you're still together. We are currently 45 people on this live, and if you are here, I want you to type Elite. If you can hear me, type Elite as we invite Mr. Yunusa to take over this stage. If I see 4 or 5 people do that, then we go ahead. Mr. Yunusa is going to be handling a whole lot of topic and is basically on how mentorship can fast track your real estate journey. I love how we are growing fast. We are currently 51. Let's raise it. Raise and. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 100. Keep sharing, keep inviting people, keep burning this energy. Let's go. So the next person you're seeing on your screen will be Mr. Yunusa, and he's going to hold us fast to how mentorship can fast track your journey in the real estate industry. Thank you very much, Mr. Yunusa. We are very privileged to have you. I see the whole lot of sacrifice you're putting to make sure you are here with us. God bless you. As you take over the stage, we await your outpouring. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Munachiso. I hope I got your name right. Good evening, everyone. You are welcome to the virtual launch of Sales Like an Elite Realtor. It's my pleasure to be part of this memorable day. I believe we can see my screen with your permission.
All right. Yeah. Are you sharing your screen already, sir?
Yes. Can you see my screen?
Okay. Let me confirm that.
Kindly confirm, please, before I continue.
All right, sir. Confirmed. We can see your screen right now, sir.
Oh, okay. I can see my screen now. This is a brief about me. I'm a civil engineer that turned real estate developer, and also I'm one of the business leader in the real estate industry. If you want to know more about my person, you can see my portfolio there. This topic that I'm talking about, how mentorship can contribute to your real estate career development. I'm a product of mentorship, me, myself, personally. When I came into real estate industry, I know nothing. I don't know anything. I was only with myself and the belief to practice civil engineering. I never knew I would ride up to this ladder and be managing a multi-billion naira company in real estate industry. that operate across the country. This shows that mentorship is one of the ladder that you can use to climb up to your real estate success if you pay attention. I believe our viewers as well can see my screen. Is there anybody that can quickly type what does mentorship means to you? When you heard about mentorship, what does it always mean to you? Anybody? You can
All
type
right.
on the
How many of you,
comments.
what does mentorship
What does mentorship mean to you? When you hear
right now?
about the word mentorship, what comes to your mind? Comment. Okay, because of time, I'll move forward. Mentorship is someone, or a mentor is someone that is more experienced in your field. In this industry, we have people that started in 90s. Company like Urban Shelter started in 90s. We have people that started in the first decade of year 2000. These people have been doing something, or they have lived where we aspire to be. So when you talk about mentor, it's someone that is more experienced in your field, in this our regard, in real estate industry, that you believe if you hold on to their shirt, they can offer guidance to where you want to go. Then secondly, they can give you wisdom, in-depth word of advice that can help you in your journey. And also, they will support you with resources, with information over the course of your career. As I said earlier, I'm a product of mentorship myself. The time I came into real estate industry, I was just a graduate of civil engineer over a decade ago. But today I'm successful in the industry. And to me, haven't witnessed mentorship firsthand, I believe mentorship lies on three things, which is access, acceleration, and alignment. True mentorship gives you access to information, access to people, access to opportunities, and it accelerates, it makes your journey faster. There is no way a mentor that takes 30 years to reach where he is will be mentoring you and it will take you 35 years. It's not possible, because a mentor is like a shortcut to your career success. So it offers acceleration. With the shoulder of a mentor, you can move faster than your shadow, if I may put it that way. Then also finally, it gives you alignment, especially the in our own generation where we are faced with so many volume of information. Some of us today, we are selling real estate. Tomorrow we are selling fabric. Next tomorrow we are an advocate of climate change. So when you have a mentor, the mentor will not allow you to derail. It will keep you on track with the journey, with the aspiration you have, because sometimes instant gratification may not allow you to stay and enjoy the fruit of the industry later. So but with a mentor, they can give you that strategic alignment and position you in the path towards the greatness that you aspire. 5 ways I believe mentorship can fast track your real estate career. Just 5 ways. Number one, I believe mentorship can help speed up your skill. You can develop skills faster. If you see my slide, I said reading a book or attending a conference is one thing. Anybody tells you that for you to acquire in-depth knowledge, read book, attend conference, that is one thing. Watching someone, people like us that have a proven result, other people out there that have proven results that you aspire to be in their position, can give you that quick mastery of skills. Imagine you follow your mentor to a negotiation table where land sales or joint venture partnership are being negotiated in your presence. The client will make an offer, your boss will make a counter offer, your boss will be selling the transformation and idea that will move the prospect to buy. So watching this alone, that visualization is more than 1,000 pages of book or 10 conferences that you are going to attend. So it speeds up your skills mastery. Secondly, every mentor has made mistakes, especially in real estate industry, that a mistake can cost you your career. We have entered deals previously in our company that we were being duped because we did not do necessary due diligence. So now having a mentor that has done a certain mistake will guide you. That mistake of that mentor will become a fuel for you to move faster. Then thirdly, to work with a mentor, you have a mentor, it will help to boost your confidence and positioning, because real estate business is more, in fact, it's not even 50-50, it's more than 60% of positioning. How you position yourself will sell you to your prospects, and the confidence you portray or the credibility. So your association with a mentor, today we are all out for David Ike. A prospect, a personality that trusts me will give that credibility to him for that alignment. So when you have a mentor, it gives you a credibility and it boosts your authority, that since this person is working with this certain mentor, you also have that authority in the industry. It also helps to expand your network. Nobody will tell you, if you want to sell like an elite, to know that real estate is a contact business. It's a game of contact. Not only contact, quality contact. Earlier on, I told you that mentor gives you access. So we know a lot of people. Now I know President Tinubu, or you don't know President Tinubu. I know a lot of ministers. But the problem is that you know them, do they know you? Because knowing people is not enough. The people knowing you, that is in personal branding or branding generally, that's what we call visibility. Them knowing you is what matters most, is what will make them to do business with you. So, and a mentor can give you access to these quality people that will build your contact, and your contact will make you a fortune. They will also help you to see bigger picture. If you don't have a mentor, I knew people I came into real estate industry with that doesn't have mentor. I started as a supervisor. I was on site looking after buildings, constructions, but because I have a right mentor beside me that he's always where I want to be, so he was growing and he was pulling me along. Then people that I met then as a supervisor or at a certain level, most of them are still in that level, because most of them doesn't have a mentor that will put them up. So mentor allow you to have a long-term thinking. Today, you are a real estate agent. Your mentor is a real estate developer that have developed properties across Nigeria that has closed deals worth multi-billion naira. So you working with that mentor, the motivation and the vision will make you to transition by force, even if you are not willing. The mentor vision will pull you. So these are the 5 most important things a mentor will do for you as a realtor. Then how can you find this mentor and maximize the opportunity of mentorship? I will just give you 3. Then number 1, don't beg. The mistake most of us made this day is that you meet someone for the first time, the first thing you do is start begging. Don't beg. Make yourself visible. There are a lot of people that are watching how serious you are. When you see a conference where a certain mentor will be in that conference, let that mentor that you are targeting know that you are there. Just go, good evening, sir. Because I collect contact and move. Ensure that the mentor save your number, you save his own. When you are documenting your journey, making content relevant, intelligent content, the mentor will be seeing it. Then also offer to help when opportunity presents itself. Don't beg. Instead of begging, make yourself visible. Then secondly, don't look for perfection in choosing your mentor. Don't look for perfection. Look for relevance. Don't allow billboard to deceive you. You don't need to see my faces everywhere in Abuja before you know that the magnitude at which I'm piloting the affair of has developed real estate in Abuja, developed in Kano, developed in Kaduna, developed in Kogi, expanded to Lagos, and planning to expand to Accra in Ghana. So look for those who have built what you want, not those who are saying what you want. There are difference between people that talk their way and people that have that proof of concept. So don't look at bigger billboards, look at result, what the person have done before you start telling the person to become your mentor. Then finally, the third one is that save your way in. Save your way. For you to win the heart of a mentor, you have to offer to help them, serve them. Don't wait for them or wait for them to be giving you help. Save your way. If David Ike is your aspiring mentor, he's organizing a webinar, reach out to him, sir. Can I help you to post to help you in your publicity? Sir, can I help you to do this? Save your way. By saving, you get access to the inner circle that you shouldn't be. And let me tell you, one of the most important way to grow faster is through saving. That's why you see people in NGO, non-governmental organizations, they build more faster networks than people that doesn't work for impact. Because by serving, you have opportunity to meet people, you get access where ordinarily you couldn't be. Okay, my time is fast spent. So finally, we all know this quote that said, if you want to move fast, you should go alone. If you want to go far, you should go with people. It's also applied to mentorship. If you know you want to go fast, please stay on your lane. Don't disturb any mentor. Don't call for any mentor. But if you want to go far, you want to be an elite realtor, you want to sell into the billionaire circle, go with a mentor. It might take time, bit by bit, you will get there. If you want to go far and fast, go with mentor, and don't only go with mentor alone, take action. The essence of knowledge is not in hearing, it is in doing. All the knowledge you accumulate, what the mentor said, take action immediately, don't wait. Don't allow ego to block your growth. The people that you're supposed to take as mentorship, you'll be reluctant to meet to them, or you put yourself in isolation that will kill your dream, or your inexperienced way of doing things, or when you are not good at selling, when you're not good at closing deals, when you're not good at securing joint venture partnerships, everything will be tiring, will be frustrating. But when you have a mentor that has done them, you work with them diligently, all those waste of your time, they will help you to eliminate it. So don't let ego block your growth. Don't let isolation kill your dream, and don't let your inexperience to waste your time when you can leverage the experience of other people ahead of you. I will leave you with this. Today, we are talking about selling like an elite realtor. If you want to sell like us, then learn like a mentee. Bring yourself down. You learn like a mentee. By bringing yourself down, you are going to grow like a leader. Tomorrow, you will be one of the highest sales realtor or the biggest developer in town. Last month, I delivered a speech and I said the best company is yet to be built. And those that will build it is between both of us here that are communicating this night. And for you to be able to build it, we are going to follow people that know and take the action or the action they have took to get where they are. So at this point, I have to say thank you very much for listening to what I have said. I hope that the little I said make impact in your life. So thank you very much. Over to you, moderator.
All right. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Yunusa. God bless you. That was an amazing session. If you learned anything, please go ahead right now and drop it in the comment section. That was an amazing session. Wow. Did you hear the things he said? Did you hear how mentorship can fast track your results? Did you hear that? That's amazing. I am glad you learned something. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. And you are doing very well by dropping what you're learning right now in this place. Tell me, what did you learn from this section? Drop it in the comments already. What did you learn in this session? Go ahead and drop it, because we'll be rewarding some people today, right? Yeah. So go ahead, drop that content that you've learned today. Yeah, Mr. Anthony. All right, go ahead. Thank you. That was an amazing session. All right, we're coming up next. We have Mr. David Ike, who will also run us through a lot of things right now. But before that, we want to sincerely say thank you, Mr. Yunusa. Thank you very much for your time. We appreciate you from our heart. I will say Mungode. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your moment. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your presence. It's not everyone that will make out time. I know you're not at home yet, but you just stopped somewhere to make sure that you attend to us. We salute you. Thank you very much. So we also have other people who are here. I want to tell you that we have a whole lot of people who are on the backstage waiting for us. You would like to see all of them. The CEO of Homeland Prestige is on the backstage waiting, and very soon he will be taking over from me away to talk to us. Thank you very much, Salama too. I can see what you learned. That's amazing. So the next voice you'll be hearing will be that of Mr. David Ike. Let's welcome him once more.
Thank you, Mr. Yunusa, for that wonderful session. And I would like to tell you all that mentorship, as he said, is something that will change your real estate career. And if you go to the book, say like an elite realtor, in chapter 4, you will see where I spent my time. Before even talking about sales, I took my time to go down the path of mentorship, because in my real estate career, I have a mentor, and the name of my mentor is Mr. Nelson Owamara. And in 3 years, what I was able to accomplish by the help of a mentor, is so much that if I compare my career to those that don't have mentors, I can tell you by miles I've left them behind. I started as an agent, and I met Mr. Nelson Nwamara, and I became a realtor. And from being a realtor till today, I am a developer in the space of 3 years, just 3 years. And that's quite very fast. And I know other speakers on the market can confirm how fast that is. If you have a mentor, you can rise from ground zero a very short time. If you try to find the path yourself, you might waste the whole time finding the path. And when you find the path, you would have wasted so much time. And I will hand over back to the host, Mr. Kingsley Nemeka.
All right, God bless you, my chairman. I salute you. Thank you very much for that short period of time that you're giving to us to make other people see. Chapter 4 of this book has it that he took his time to spend and explain everything about mentorship. You wouldn't want to miss it. If you do not have this book right now, you are wrong. You are wrong. This book, you only have today to get it at 14,000 naira for hard copy and 10,000 naira copy. Only today, only today. So you need to get that book right away. And we are not even joking about it. If you're also on this YouTube channel and you have not subscribed to it, you are also wrong. Go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel right away, because Mr. David is going to be bringing a lot of things to all his subscribers on this very YouTube channel. All right? Yeah, so guess who is coming up next? Who can tell me who is coming up next in the comment section? Go ahead, type it. If you get it correctly, I will give you something. Who do you think is coming up next? Drop it in the comment. Let me see you. All right. Who's getting the guess? Nobody. Okay, somebody said serve your way in. Yeah, that's still about mentorship. Mr. Gandhi Mbadiwe said Mr. Frank Wisdom is next. Are you sure? Somebody said GCO Homeland Group is next. Somebody said Mrs. Cassie Wamara is next. All right. Mr. Gandhi is still saying that it's Mr. Frank Wisdom that is coming. Oh, who will win this battle? Who will win this battle? All right. Somebody say shut down that is coming. All right. So the next person we'll have is no other person. See, I'm not calling this person if you're not dropping fire emoji in this box. Drop fire emoji back to back, but make sure you're not burning YouTube. Just drop fire emoji, because we cannot just keep quiet to welcome this person. I am talking about someone who have built men and built business. I'm talking about someone who will see me and say, Oba of land, you're doing well. And it becomes an encouragement for me, because you know now we are upcoming. And these men there, they just recognize what we're doing. It feels nice. And I'm talking about Mr. Frank Wisdom, the CEO of Homeland Best. So Homeland Prestige. So for all of you that said Mr. Frank Wisdom, yes, you are correct, because he is the person that will take over. You can see a fine man, but mind you, he is married. He's not like Mr. David Ike that's not married yet. So it's just so that you be careful. Thank you very much, my leader. Thank you for his time. Take over from me, and I want you to confirm the mic so that I know you can hear me. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you very much, Above Levels, Above Land. Good evening. Good evening, everyone here. I want to especially recognize the presence of my mother in business, the GCO Homeland Prestige, Homeland Group. This is Cassie Wamara. Good evening, ma. And I paid a very good attention to Mr. Yanusa's teaching. Thank you very much. So that was a very interesting moment, quite short, but full of wisdom in a short time. And to the host, Mr. David Ike, God bless you. You are doing well, and I'm so proud of you for all you've done. Thank you so much. Actually, do not mind my face. Just left the hospital so that I could be here. All through today, I spent my day in the hospital because real estate is real, and the stress is also real. You know, we just need to give the body, attention. However, the reality is that we are here, and that the launch of this book is also a big reality. I've known Mr. David for a while now, and he's a man of consistency and principles that are tenaciously guided. So I'm pretty sure of the value in the content of the book, Sell Like an Elite Realtor. For everyone listening to me tonight, I need you to grab that book, grab it, get it at all costs. It will do you a whole lot good, because the content is a compilation of one's experience into the real estate sector that has brought him this far. I need to let you understand that there is no price that is worth the value in that book. We're talking about his mistakes and his success. And when you read, you find these footprints and buy yourself a time machine that will help you maximize your days as a realtor or as one who is into the real estate industry. So, and also the knowledge being gotten from his mentors are also enshrined in that book, which will help you scale up faster. It will. I remember those days when we read with lanterns and torchlights, just to access knowledge that has brought us to where we are today. And at the disposition of these things, it looks like they were inherent. They weren't inherent. These were conscious effort being put towards accessing knowledge. I will always tell you, knowledge is power. Knowledge put into practice is authority. You access the knowledge, you have power today. And when you start working out the knowledge you received, you already have an authority in the industry. So tonight, we're doing something quite short before my strength will fail me, because I'm actually on serious medications. Also, but I really want to talk to us because I want you to have value for your time tonight. And I want you to also have access to that book. Now, this book contains a lot of things that I also want to talk about, because I have worked closely with David, very closely with David. So everything that I'm going to be talking about tonight, you find it in that book, and you even find the ones that are much more explained in details, because tonight I may not go down deep in details because of time factor, but in that book you're going to have them in details. When I mean like ABCD, it's going to be highly simplified in that book. And this book will cost you a little token, which is 10,000 naira for soft copy and 14,000 naira for hard copy. Whichever way, get it now. I believe there is a link for you to access the soft copy, make payment. I also want to let you understand that a beautiful wife, the angel of my life, my better half, who today is executive director of Homeland Prestige and doing wonderfully well. So when I left, I can comfortably leave the management of the company in her hand, and it will turn out to be highly excellent. Is a mentee. She is a mentee of Mr. David Ike. You can imagine. a mentee. He's an executive director of Homeland Prestige. You can know what value it is. Now, so much more as it is, in most cases, we drag sales. My wife and I, we're on a challenge on ourselves. Who sells more? You see, this month, I will sell more than you. I said, no, I'll sell more than you. You get it? So she's a mentee of Mr. David Ike. And I'm so proud. She has also gotten the book, Sell Like a Realtor. Let's say like an elite realtor. Then if she can have that book to add to her knowledge, how much more you? So I urge you quickly right now, get a copy of that book right now. Now today, I'll be speaking on the same topic of this, on the same title of this book, Sell Like an Elite Realtor. There are levels to these things, I must tell you, because what I'm about telling you is not the conventional way at which the sales have been done, in Nigeria. But I need to let you understand that the market is becoming very competitive, as there are a lot of persons who are venturing into the real estate industry. And one very funny part of it is that they lack the skills. But however, be it as it may, they cluster the industry and make things a little bit difficult for some realtors. But I also need to assure you that if you can make your way to a result-oriented level of life in real estate, the noise out there will be highly inconsequential. Yes. No matter how it becomes, clustered, an elite realtor will always smile, to the bank every now and then and expand his or her network and be proud. And that can only happen when you have something different that you do from what the rest do. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about. Something different from what the rest do. And that is one way you can do something different from what the rest do is creating offers. Now, it is a very powerful tool to sell like an elite realtor. Now, I'm not telling you things being read by a book. I'm telling you practical things as to what it may. Some realtors here do see the results from the prestige angle. The realtors here sells 10 plot at a stretch, 5 plot, 4 plot, multiple plot. Hardly do we sell 1 plot in my estate. Reason being that I've been able to teach my realtors how to sell through offer. It is one of the most powerful and potent way of selling like an elite. Now, because in such a situation, you are directly and indirectly appealing to the conscience of the client and also getting the most value out of him. When you sell through the offer system, it brings you on a negotiation table where you control the maximum plausible point. What do I mean? At the level of offer, you are here telling the client, if I do this, will you do this? It becomes more like a negotiation other than a mere marketing. You can't sell like an elite realtor by the marketing system. You sell and close more powerful deals by the offer structure, which brings you up to the table of negotiation, where you negotiate the terms, where you negotiate the values which you're going to be providing. So, but before you do that, you need to be very acquainted with your product. You need to have a ground knowledge of your product which you are selling. That particular estate you're selling, you need to have the information at your fingertips. Not just that, you need to build a good relationship with the top management bodies of the company at which you represent, such that when you are creating this offer to this client, it will not be out of the equation or within the scope of acceptance of the organization you represent. So, because at that level, you will be sounding as an authority. You no longer be sounding as an amateur, because the client will be looking at you almost as the MD of the institution. So you are like an MD of the institution. You are creating the offer. You are telling the client, if I can provide this value within this specific time period, will you make this investment available with this specific time period? That is an offer. I want to give you an instance. I take a client to an inspection, and I know that the property is has a free documentation and a free development fee. So, but I will not spill it out to my client just as our conversation ensued. But while on the inspection, I can tell the client, if you can make a payment, I can make this happen for you. Let me put it in the other way. You can bring the client to the point where you tell the client, if I offer you a free documentation, or if I offer you a free development on this property, how long will it take you to make a payment? Or would you make a payment within the next 48 hours? You are now negotiating with value. Now, another way much powerful is to offer that if you make payment within the 48 hours, I will have my company approve a free development for you. But before you do that, you must let the client see the value that you are giving. Have a deeper understanding of the value you are giving. What do I mean by that? Development fee is something that is very, very, very common in real estate, no matter where you are buying your property. Most times, you pay these development fees to the youth of the community or the entire community leadership or committee of land sales in the community, which many a times it's is very, very crazy when they call the amount. That runs into hundreds of thousands and millions of naira just to allow you to begin your foundation. So now, as a real estate company, your company must have gone behind, done the sacrifice, made those payments and all that, and then and your company will also be making sure that the property is properly developed, and then they've actually enshrined the cost into the price. But now you're telling the client, look at what is involved. If I allow you to buy this property just the way you want to buy it, you're also going to make much more payment when it comes to development. You know how scary this can be, how expensive that can be. But what if my company takes the cover? If we cover those costs for you, which runs in millions, and we're giving you at this particular price, would you pay within 48 hours? Would you pay within 24 hours? So these are just a little way you can run around these offers at the negotiation table. So one thing I need to let you understand is that as an elite realtor, you transit from mere marketing to negotiation through offers. And at that level, you will have to close in more clients. That's number one. Number two, on purchase of the client, you should make an immediate demand of referral. Make a demand of referral at an instant. But there is a way to go about it, which is not a conventional way. If you follow the conventional way, you will not have enough referral. You can agree with me that a lot of clients who've asked for referral, they'll tell you, yes, I'll do, but they don't get to. But there are a lot of things that constitute to reasons why they didn't. And those things are contained in this book, Sell Like an Elite Realtor. They are contained in that book, and it is not conventional, like I said, but they are powerful ways of getting these referrals from clients. And when you throw those words to the client, they begin to react, and you start creating a chain and network of clients through just one client. And this information, I have taught it to Mr. David Ike. Mr. David Ike have used this method. He has closed a lot of deals, and it is part of the wisdom that he has enshrined in this book, Sell Like an Elite Realtor. Now, if you really want to get that from me, I need you to make the move and get this book right now. I mean, right now. If you are very much eager to begin your career in real estate with high results, I mean high results, a video will soon come out how I transformed a fufu seller into a multi-millionaire in real estate in 2 months, just 2 months, teaching them the offer system of negotiation and how to get referrals through this system. The video will be out. Now, part of the things which I taught this lady are enshrined in this book, Sell Like an Elite Realtor. Now, why must you get this book? There are things I may say to you here. You will hear it and it will excite you. But in the next 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, it will leave your memory. But if you have this book, they are right there every now and then. Each time you want to take an action, you can quickly grab this book, go through it again, refresh your memory, get ignited again, and then go out there and unleash it like a bomb, and you start seeing results. So that is why you need to have this book, which is the compilation of Mr. David Ike's wisdom in real estate. And part of my wisdom in real estate, they are enshrined in that book. I need you to get it right now. Get it right now. Because for most of us who have been mentored by Mr. Nelson Wamara, there are things that our mouth cannot say, but are already written. Because these things are secrets that are being spoken at mere meetings that are not planned, and it comes out as fire. We utilize them and we see great results. So these things are also enshrined in this book. So for the time's sake right now, I need to put it on a pause. If you want to have much more in details of the little I've spoken to you about, I need you to go right now and get this book, Sell Like an Elite Realtor. Soft copy is selling tonight for 10,000 naira. If you delay, you buy it for 20,000 naira. Okay? Now, the hard copy is selling tonight for 14,000 naira. 14,000. If you delay to the end of this month, you're going to be buying it for 24,000 naira. And I don't want you to buy it at that rate. Get it at 14,000 naira today, and you will appreciate every time you have invested in reading the book and the money you invested in purchasing the book. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. Bye-bye.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you. Thank you very much for your time, and we wish you a quick recovery. So sorry for whatever is happening to you. We pray the Lord gives you quick recovery. Yeah, everyone, how was the section? Drop what you learned. Somebody said it's like a bomb. All right, Anthony Aja, thank you. Mr. Prosper Echendu, thank you. Date Achi this, I thank you. Okay, all right. I can see a lot of your emoji. We have 58 people in this room. Can we go to 70, please? Drop the link on your status and let's fire back to 70 people. Let's go back to 70 people. I can see the ambassador of Homeland Group is here and she has gotten her own copy. You all should get down your own copy. See, nobody will want to miss this offer that is 14,000 and 10,000 naira this night. That book will become 24,000 naira by 12 noon tomorrow. Yes, and you heard it correctly. So I want all of you not to miss this offer, and that is why we are allowing everyone to get it. Let's get to 70 people right away. Post on your status, post in your group, tell people to join us because something is happening here, especially those who want to build a career for themselves in the real estate world. Thank you very much, Mr. Frank Wisdom. Let's go ahead and thank Mr. Frank Wisdom. Drop the right up there in the comment. Say thank you very much, Mr. Frank Wisdom, the CEO of Homeland Prestige. And we wish you a quick recovery. Go ahead, drop it in the comment. All right, what we have on the list right now is going to be the book visual launch. We are proper launching right now. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do proper launching. All right, thank you very much, Eunice. All right, thank you very much, Princess. I can see your comments. I can also see your comments. No steep. God bless you. All right, let's increase the number. Thank you, Mr. Tango Duchechuku. I can also see your comments. Okay, are we ready? Drop ready in the comments if you are ready. Mr. David is about to come back to stage again, and you know how it is when he takes the mic. So let's go. Drop ready. Ready in the comment section right now. If you are ready, let's go. Thank you very much, Gloria Oga. I can see that. All right. Yeah, we are ready. I can see. We are ready. Chidima, thank you for that. We are ready. Chigo TV, thank you. All right. The next voice you'll be hearing will be that of Mr. David Ike.
Good evening, everybody. So far, so good. We've had two speakers, and I've been blessed by what have spoken about, from Mr. A.S. Yunusa, that spoke about mentorship, to Mr. Frank Wisdom, that spoke on how to sell like an elite realtor. And I want to give you some brief rundown of what that book is all about. Starting from being an agent, an housing agent, to growing into the CEO of a real estate company, and being someone that has gone through the path of being a realtor and always loved teaching realtors. If you go through my journey, you realize that I worked with so many realtors, I trained so many realtors, and I helped so many realtors get results. Yeah, you can check my profile, you can check my Instagram and Facebook and see some of those testimonies over there. And doing these things for over 3 years, I as I moved on this year into being a developer, being a CEO of a real estate company, I told myself, how do I finally leave something for realtors that would always be there? Because like my senior colleague said, Mr. Frank Wisdom, real estate is real, and he's speaking from the hospital as a developer. And I know if you ask Mr. A.S. Yunusa, he will also tell you the struggles and the challenges of being a developer. And I knew that I may not have time for some good long time teaching realtors and sitting with realtors, teaching them how to sell, when I'm all about developing. And at that period, so many realtors would really have some gap in their growth. I know they have other ways to learn, but there are some people that are destined that David Ike has to really teach before they get some results. And yeah, that's how life works sometimes. So I told myself, I have to put this in the right sequence. Now, some people come into real estate and the very first thing they want to do is to make money, sell, get commission tomorrow morning. And I know that is very, very good. That's that's the main reason why some people come into the business. But if you can have a manual that shows you what to do per time, how to scale your real estate career, how to have the right vision for your real estate career, how to know what land titles are, land documents are. If you have everything arranged for you in the right sequence and you have a manual right with you, you would know how to grow. You will have a growth path. Yeah, I wrote from chapter 1 being an introduction on the real estate space to the chapter 2 having to talk about understanding land titles and land sizes. Yeah, so many realtors does not understand. So many realtors don't understand sizes. Yes, this is a topic we teach sometimes with surveyors, and realtors are confused because they don't know what is 50 feet by 100 feet being converted into meters. Some don't even know what is one plot. All those stuffs well arranged. What is a deed of assignment? Is the survey plan, the what's it called? The deed of conveyance, everything on documentation, how to verify a land, everything being written in a well-arranged manner where you can always refer to it. This is a manual, like I said. If you check, you see your roadmap to being a good salesperson, to having a good real estate career. So this book is put together. If you go to the chapter 3, you start seeing about the myth of being a realtor, the things they say are the challenges realtors face, and the lies they tell us that realtors being in real estate is hard, selling real estate is hard. Those things were explicitly explained in the chapter 3. Then you go into the chapter 4 where I spent time talking about mentorship, spent time talking about vision. Yeah, I wrote about vision. If you read vision, you will understand how to have a proper vision for you if you're a real estate person, a realtor. Where do you want to pick up your career to be? How do you decide that? How do you plan it? I tell people, you don't live a life, you design a life. You don't just wake up and live your life. You design a life and you walk through it, you manifest it. Yeah, this day being the 23rd of May, we knew this is how it's going to be right from the day we set the date that this is where we are going to be on the 23rd of May, launching this book. I know today that I'll be a developer. Actually, in my roadmap, being a developer was going to be at the end of 2025. That's the beginning of 2026. It happened earlier than planned. Now, this is what we call designing a life. If you design a life, you manifest it. You don't just wake up every day living your life to chance. If you live your life to chance, you don't have a chance. Yeah, I heard that from Pastor Oyedepo. So you have to design a life, have a plan. If you read the chapter 4 of this book, you will see how to craft the peak of your real estate career. And so many authors don't know what the peak of their career should be. So many of them have not sat down to think about what the peak of their career should be. They just wake up every day looking for the next sales. That's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to have a roadmap. If you have a roadmap, the journey becomes interesting. If you have a roadmap, you don't struggle anymore. You enjoy the process. But when you don't have the roadmap, you're left with so many uncertainties. And the uncertainties cause frustration when you don't make sales. So I want you all to get that book. Go to the chapter 4, craft yourself a vision, craft yourself, get yourself a mentor. You see how to pick a mentor, how to follow a mentor. I can tell you for sure, I've had 4 mentors as I speak to you. I had my first mentor in 2017. Then I'm an accountant by profession. I had an accounting mentor. I came into real estate. The first thing I did, I got a real estate mentor when I got into sales of properties. Then I can tell you that as I'm going into business, I'm also getting someone that's good at business, a business mentor. So you don't go into anything in life without having a mentor. Right? So many people don't understand this, but if you read the chapter and you read it extensively over and over and over and over, you understand what it means to have a mentor. Yeah, you have to go back, learn how to get a mentor. You learn so many things on mentorship, learning, and vision. Yeah, you learn on learning, the importance of learning in your real estate career. What I tell you in the book that an allied realtor is a researcher. An allied realtor is someone that studies, because if you must be an allied person, you must be among the 0.1% that control the industry. How do you get to that point? You must sit down and learn. So if you go to the chapter 4, you see what to learn, how to learn. Then when you go into chapter 5, you start seeing some amazing things that will blow your mind, and you start seeing how to scale, because anything you're doing alone is small. Anything you're building alone is small. If you must build something big, you must have people going the path with you. So one shall chase 1,000, 2 shall chase 10,000. The mathematics does not match. If 1 is 1,000, 2 should be 2,000. So when we tell you about building a team, we'll talk about getting yourself a brokerage put together with you. You will see every single detail on how to do it in chapter 5. And some people tell you they don't know how to work with people. They don't. No. It's not when you read this book. When you read this book, you will see every single detail. When you go to chapter 6, we talked about sales extensively. When we talk about sales, we tell you how to get the sales, how to prospect right. So many people don't know how to prospect. They stand up in the morning and say, I want to go and prospect. No, that's not how to prospect. As a salesperson, you prospect as you go. You prospect day in, day out, consciously, unconsciously. You don't prepare to go prospect. So I can spend if I want to teach on prospecting, I can spend 3 hours teaching prospecting. I carefully wrote it down in chapter 6. So I want you to get this book. When you go to chapter 7 and chapter 8, you see some other things that will blow your mind. And this book was carefully put together, not just the right knowledge you need, but in the right sequence. It took my time. I wrote this book for over 6 months just to get it together, because I have my journey, my process. I documented every single thing. And I tell people, and I wrote it in the book, as you read the book, you will pick just one idea that might change your life. Just one. Just one. See, I wrote something in that book. I said, action is key. Action is important. If anything comes to life as you read the book, please close the book and go and implement. Because if you learn and learn and learn and you're not implementing, you would not get the result that you seek. So when you go to the chapter 6, you see all that. When you go to the chapter 7, you see the winning mindset. You see how to win. How to win. And once you win in the real estate industry, I can tell you, you can win any industry you step into, because real estate is one of the toughest real estate to win. Actually, if you get the right information and you win, winning comes into your DNA, and any business you go into becomes a walk in the park. So I want to stop here. So I will give back to the moderator so you can speak further on how to get the book. As you can see, the account number is over there. If you go to seller, you see the book, soft copy, hard copy. And to be frank, I had to bring the price of this book this low so realtors can get it. But like I said earlier, after tomorrow, 12 noon, the price goes back to 20,000 naira and 24,000 naira, because it is not just any book out there. It is a manual that when you buy it, you can read it for more than 1 year. You can read it for 5 years. You can read it for 6 years. You can hand it over to any realtor that you want to have an airlight career in the real estate space. So thank you very much. And I hand over to Mr. Kingsley Nemeka. And I hope you get the book. My phone number is there, my email. I have to put my contacts in there because I want to really see you grow. And yeah, growing means you also have access to me, and you can reach out to me and I take part in your career. If you're in Abuja, you can also reach out to me. If you're doing what is in the book and you need further explanation, I'm in Abuja and I can also put you through. My aim is to see you win. I came from a very poor background. As a young man, I had nothing. And I say to everybody I meet, real estate saved my life. And it is because I came in as a realtor and I was able to get results. I was speaking to someone yesterday that registered for our program, Business Development for Realtors, and she said something also. She said real estate saved her life. Real estate has been saving lives since time immemorial. So if you are there and you're struggling and your career is not moving forward and your path is doing you as if you're giving up, you're getting tired, all you need is knowledge. Businesses don't fail, people fail. People don't fail, they just don't know how to win. Yeah, that's what I have to tell you. If you check other realtors, so many realtors are doing well. If you're not doing well, it is not a business. It is you. There's some things you don't know. And if there's some things you don't know, it is not your fault. It's that you have not gone to learn how. So this manual will help you learn how. And you have it with you, read it over and over and over and over. I'll hand over to Mr. Kingsley Nemeka, and he will play a testimonial for you to see. And I will get another person to be in here to tell you how his journey has been with me in just 2-3 minutes. And these are things I just want to show you so you know that real estate also can save your life. Thank you very much. Over to you, Mr. Kingsley Nemeka.
All right. Good evening once more to everyone who is of Mr. David. He is going to be available to take your questions no matter what, so that he can even send you the link and you buy from seller, just in case you want to make payments through seller. Do you understand? Do you understand? All right, so I want you to just hold on a bit. As you're making payments, let me also entertain you, because we are not just here to stay. Let me just get you something so that it can be part of what we're doing. Are we ready? Yeah, so hold on for me. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. I heard a lot of people saying that the mic was not working. Well, I don't think I wanted you to hear what was going on in the background. We just wanted to watch it and picture what was happening. Maybe right now we have someone in our midst, Mr. Kelvin, the CEO of Homeland Light, and he has something to say concerning Mr. David and the journey of writing book for you realtors and what you should expect. So for the next 1 to 2 minutes, just pay attention and listen to what Mr. Kelvin, the CEO of Homeland Light, is about to say. Thank you. Mr. Kelvin, over to you, sir.
All right, good evening, Oba of Land. Thank you very much. Thank you, my leader, Mr. David Ike, for this time, for the privilege to be here, and also recognize the presence of my real estate leader, Mr. Frank Wisdom, and also the presence of the GCO, Mrs. Cassie Wamara, GCO Homeland Group. Mrs. Cassie Wamara, thank you, ma, for your leadership, for all you are doing in Homeland Group, and also other hosts, other hosts here. I'm saying, I'm recognizing your presence, and I'm saying good evening, and thank you for making this the launch, virtual launch of Sell Like Elite Realtor. Thank you for being part of it. Okay, first of all, my name is Mr. Kelvin Chijendo. I'm the CEO, Homeland Light Limited, a real estate company here in Southeast Nigeria. Mr. David Ike is the man that showed me the way into real estate. He's the man that introduced me into real estate. Mr. David Ike is the man that brought me into the system of Homeland Group. He personally directed me, guided me, teach me, and encourage me in my real estate career. In fact, I can't talk about my real estate career or my real estate journey without mentioning the name of Mr. David Ike. So, for somebody like that, who I recognize and know as as the champion maker, is a champion maker. All the people that he have trained, he brought into the system that stayed. They are all doing well. They are all in a position of high offices in real estate industry. So for him to give us a masterpiece of sell like elite realtor is something that nobody who wants to succeed or who wants to get a good result in the real estate market, in the real estate industry, should miss. Buy it for yourself. If you're a leader, buy it for your team member and watch them get results like never before. He's a living legend. He's a work. He's somebody who has practicalized leadership. He's somebody that I call the leadership in person. Mr. David Ike is leadership in person. You can't be around him without getting a knowledge, and he always out to help. So I want to encourage each and every one of us connected to this live on YouTube to make sure and get your copy. Get a copy. If you know somebody that is struggling in his real estate career, somebody that is struggling in his real estate career, make sure you get this book for him and watch that person, his real estate life, his real estate career turning around for better. So I encourage you to get this book, and you will not regret getting this book. I also want to thank especially Mr. David Ike, the host and the author of Sell Like an Elite Realtor, for taking his time to create this masterpiece, for taking his time to be an instrument of help, of hope, of encouragement to everybody around him. And I really thank God for someone like him, and I will forever celebrate you, sir. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Oba of Land. Thank you, our mama, the GCO, Homeland Group, and my leader, and everybody online. Thank you, and God bless you. Make sure you get a copy today. Thank you.
All right. So sorry for this. Okay, I'm back right now, and then I want you to know that someone who is coming is someone that has the capacity to teach you everything you should know, and that person is Mr. Kenny Wokoe. This man has taught a whole lot of people, and he's the one to take over from this. I thank you very much, Mr. Kenny Wokoe, for joining us tonight. We are glad to have you on this space. Thank you for all you've done for a good number of people. I myself is one of the people who benefited from your online sales. I remember back then in Espania, you taught us that you didn't make your first sale until after 11 months. Many people gave up before 11 months, but you stayed, and that is the major reason why you are the most qualified to teach us about resilience, because we need it when it comes to closing of sales. Mr. Kenny Okoye, please, if you can hear me, go ahead and take over the stage. God bless you.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for the intro, and good evening to everyone. I hope you guys can hear me. Can you let me know in the comments if you can hear me loud and clear, please? Or maybe someone who is at the back and an admin can confirm to me. If you can hear me loud and clear, let me know so we can take this to gear 5. Let's go from 0 to 100. Okay, awesome. Prosper, thank you very much. We have very limited time, and we have a couple of things to discuss here, but I'm very excited to be here right now. Thank you so much for the invitation. I mean, David is an amazing guy, and we've met a couple of times. I'm so excited to be here on today, being his launch, and big congratulations to him, by the way, for that amazing feat, So let's talk a little bit about how to build resilience as a salesperson, right? We didn't really have enough time to do much of an introduction. And so probably somebody's here and is saying, who's this guy who's, standing in front of me right now, or sitting in front of me right now with his glasses on and fancy mic, and he's trying to tell me about how I can build resilience as a salesperson. I've been doing sales now for the better part of half a decade plus 1 extra year. By June this year, it's going to be 6 years since I've been doing internet sales. And over that time frame, I have generated at least 20,000 sales of digital products online. So in the process of doing that, I have definitely learned 1 or 2 things about what works and what doesn't work when it comes to generating sales. But the interesting part of my story, just like my friend who introduced me said, is that it didn't start like that. You're able to look at it now and you see 20,000 sales, and it's like, who's this person? This person, a normal human being. Like, is this person, like, is it even possible to even get 20,000 sales of anything, in this world? And looking from where you are now, you're like, oh my God, how is that even possible? How can somebody even get to that point? But the interesting thing is that when I first started out, I only was able to generate 2 sales in my business in my first 11 months. And before I could even get the first sale, interestingly, it took me about 6 months. It took me about 6 months of trial and error, doing a lot of guesswork, and all of that. I don't know if is it possible for you to pin my video on the screen, because I'm seeing like other videos at the same time, and it's a little bit distracting. So
All right.
So I was, trying a lot of things, a lot of trial and error, trying a lot of things. And in the process of testing out those things, nothing seemed to be working. Emphasis on the word seemed. So it's not like it wasn't working, but it seemed not to be working. And so after 6 months, I remember when that first sale came, how it even came, it was very interesting. It was my neighbor, my next door neighbor. Excuse me. So my next door neighbor, what I did was I went to her house, and while we were having a discussion in her living room, she told me that her children wanted to write the IELTS exam. And so I told her that, what if I could recommend it, like a training that your children can, use so that they will pass the IELTS exam on the first try. And so she was excited about the idea of that. And so I thought, okay, here's a link to get the training. It was my affiliate link for that particular training. And so she took the link and she was able to purchase the course for her daughter. And after purchasing that program, she went ahead and purchased the same program for her son. And that was why I was able to make my first 2 sales. Month 7 went by, month 8 went by, month 9 went by, and month 10, in fact, by the time month 11 came, at that point I was already beginning to question my life. I already started asking myself some questions like, why is this thing not working for me? Like, why is this thing not producing the results that I would have wanted it to produce? Why is it that there are people in the same line of business as me who are able to command a certain level of results, but my own case is different? Is it my village people, or is it just that I don't have the kind of good luck that it takes to succeed? Now, these are some of the questions that were rolling through my mind at the time. And while all these questions were going through my mind, I did a very deep introspection. Right? I did a very deep introspection. I looked within myself and I started asking myself, is it that these people, they don't have 2 heads? These people who are getting results, who are doing very well, they don't necessarily have 2 heads, you know? And so I became obsessed. My obsession became for growth instead of results. My obsession became for growth. And so I became obsessed with my growth in mind, in knowledge, and in skill. Please write those 3 things down. I became obsessed for my growth in mind, in knowledge, and in skill. Why did I become obsessed? Because I learned something in 2020. I remember it was the heat of COVID lockdown. I learned something powerful, that successful businesses are built by successful people, not the other way around. Contrary to what some of us might believe, we think that it's about being successful. We need to build a successful business before we can become successful. Many of us, that's what we believe. We believe that some success is an event, that something needs to happen. You buy a car, then you're successful. You build a house, then you're successful. You buy your first plot of land, then you're successful. That something needs to happen for you to become successful. But in my own experience, I found out that success is not an event. Success is not an event. Success is an identity. Businesses don't succeed, people succeed. Businesses don't fail, people fail. So I now discovered that successful businesses are built by successful people. So if I want to build a successful business, then I needed to become successful at an individual level. I needed to become successful at an individual level. And in order for me to become successful at an individual level, I needed to shift my focus. I needed to zag when everybody else was zigging. Because I understand that wealth does not belong to the masses. Wealth belongs to the few. If what you are doing is the same as what everybody else is doing, you are part of the masses. So I decided to zag when everybody else was zigging. And I shifted my focus from, I want to know which strategy I will use. Now, which strategy are these people using that is working for them? No, I shifted my focus from that. And my focus became for my growth in mind, in knowledge, and in skill. And it wasn't too long after that. What happened? I started seeing a change in results. In fact, as a matter of fact, after 3 months of consistent obsession with growth in mind, knowledge, and skill, planting myself in the area of capacity building for 3 months in a row. I remember that period. It was March till May 2020. For 3 months in a row, I was burning the midnight candle. And I was studying intentionally. The studying I was doing was not because I wanted to make sales. No, it was because I wanted to become good at what I do. So please write this thing down. In order for you to become top 15% in any industry, get good. Write that thing down. In order for you to get good, now we're talking about getting good, right? In order for you to get good, you only need to be great at the relevant skills. You only need to get competent, not even necessarily great. You only need to get competent at the necessary skills it takes to give you an unfair advantage. Every industry has a set of relevant skills that it will take for you to get an unfair advantage. For example, in the area of real estate, networking is a skill that if you have networking as a skill, it can give you an unfair advantage. Right? These are some of the things, these things I'm sharing with you are some of the things that create the resilience effect in your business. Is what are some of the things that creates that feeling that you can't ever give up. Get good at what you do. It's that simple. I hear it all the time. Many people talk about saturation. How many people believe that the real estate market is saturated? Can you just, give me the word saturation in the comments, or just type the word saturated in the comments? There's no right or wrong answers here. All right. This is a judgment-free zone. So feel free to type it in the comments. Type the word saturated. If you believe that the real estate market is saturated, type it in the comments. There's this lady who came, for a consultation at some point 2 years ago. I remember, if I remember correctly. And we got on the call, and she told me, said one of the biggest problems that she's experiencing is the fact that her market is saturated. She hates the fact that her market is saturated, and because of the fact that her market is saturated, she finds it very difficult to get customers. How many people can relate? Because of saturation. Got temporarily disconnected there. Okay. Yeah. So she said the market is saturated, and as a result of the fact that the market is saturated, she didn't have customers, and she was trying to know what to do about it. I smiled and I asked her a very simple question. I said, in a market that is full of, no, let's not use a market in this context now. Let's say a forest. So in a forest that is full of zebras and antelopes, if you are a lion, is that not an advantage? Answer it in the comments. And then she said, what do I mean by that? I said, what you don't know about your so-called saturated markets, of which I word saturated, I use overcrowded. I use crowded. Somebody says this market is saturated. I look at the same market, I say this is a crowded market. And when a market is crowded, it's an indicator that there are customers. There is an abundance of customers. When a market is crowded, it is a sign that there is an abundance of customers. But you, as a salesperson, you look at the same market and you tell yourself, say, oh, no, this market is saturated. There are too many people here selling to the same people. But that's not supposed to be a problem, because in a forest that is full of zebras and antelopes, if you are a lion, that is an advantage. What do I mean by that? 9 out of 10 people in a crowded market don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. They're just doing guesswork. They are copying their way to success. They're looking for somebody that has figured it out, and they are copying somebody else. They don't know what they're doing. The rest of them are doing what everybody else is doing. So yes, the market is crowded, but 9 out of 10 people suck. They don't know what they're doing. So in order for you to get an unfair advantage, simply get good at what you do. As simple as that, right? Simply get good at what you do. And I'm going to share the second insight with you, how to build unquenchable resilience. This second one, I had to learn the hard way, but I'm glad I did. When I moved into a new apartment in Dubai sometime in 2023. And when I moved my things to the apartment, I took all my equipment, my lights, my camera, everything, took everything to the apartment, the new apartment. And for the first 30 days in that apartment, I couldn't shoot. I couldn't get myself to sit down and shoot. Excuse me. I couldn't get myself to sit down and shoot a damn 1-minute video. Yet, in the same 30-day time frame, I did 4 Twitter spaces. Each of those Twitter spaces was at least 4 hours long. Calculate it. I did 16 hours of spaces in a 30-day time frame. But in that same 30-day time frame, I couldn't get myself to sit my ass down and shoot a 1-minute video. Makes you wonder why, right? Was it that I was obviously not? That was definitely not the reason. I wasn't lazy. Because if I was lazy, then why would I put in 16 hours of spaces in the same 30-day time frame? What I realized is that whenever you are working from outside your zone of genius, there will always be friction. whenever you are working or doing anything or required to do anything that is outside of your zone of genius, there is a high tendency for there to be friction, especially when it comes to work. What do I mean by zone of genius? The zone of genius is that place from which you can do work and it doesn't feel like work. Is that place from which you can do it every day. I mean, you will do that work all day, every day. You will not get paid, but you will do it anyway. That's your zone of genius. It's a place from which you can do work and it feels like play. Whenever you're doing it, it feels like time just stops. You can do it for 6 hours and you don't feel tired. That's your zone of genius. And usually, when people are pointing you in the direction of your zone of genius, they usually tell you, say, this thing, you're very, very good at this thing. Tell you, David, you are so good. Whenever you go out to go and sell like this, people just have a way of saying yes to you. You say, I'm very good. We just learn. We are just learning. You form humble. You form humble. Instead of you to take ownership. Because that's to have discovered my young age. And I have seen a lot of people work from outside of their zone of genius and build lives that are complete. I mean, that they build a life that is full of frustration, full of so much friction. They hate their jobs. They hate their jobs. They don't carry a fiery passion into the work that they do. You will never have a resilience issue when you are building your business from inside your zone of genius. Now, when I say your zone of genius, I don't mean you should shift away from real estate. That's not what I'm talking about. You can find your zone of genius inside your existing business. For example, there are people in my business who focus on promoting products, isn't it? There are people in my business who focus on promoting products. Whereas in my same line of business, I focus on coaching because I'm a teacher. Teaching is my zone of genius. I can teach for 6 hours and to feel like I've not even started talking. So you almost always experience massive friction whenever you are functioning from outside of your zone of genius. Now let me give you guys one more. Let me give you one more that helped me change things in my own business, in my own line of business. Most people who start business, they start business for the wrong reasons. Right. And I remember when I started out, I started because I was trying to make money. Somebody will say, how is that a wrong reason? Right? You're trying to make money. Everybody is trying to make money, Abi. So why is it that you starting a business for the sake of making money is a wrong reason? Well, I wouldn't tell you that it's a wrong reason. Because there's no right or wrong. There's only that which is true for you. However, if you decide that the reason why you want to start something is because you want to make money, you are only going to be focused on transactions. I'll say that again. If you want to, if your core focus is on making money, then you are only going to be focused on transactions, not transformation. So that's why you see a lot of people who they're all about the next sale. All they care about is the next sale. Whenever they see a prospect, all they see is a potential credit alert. When they see a prospect, all they see is a potential credit alert. And so at the end of the day, what happens is that these people are just cycling through potential credit alerts and looking for which one is going to click. And the moment one clicks, that's it. That's the next thing. The next thing is onto the next. It's onto the next, onto the next, onto the next. It's just a cycle of searching for the next credit transaction, without them actually knowing that the power in your business is repeat business. I'll say it again. The power in your business is repeat business. Because if you focus not just on the transaction, but you focus on the transformation, what happens after the sale, the experience of the buyer after the sale, ensuring that they get utmost satisfaction for their purchase, ensuring that they're able to even get support when they need support, they give them support. You ensure that you help them to get to a point where they are deeply satisfied with the decision that they made to work with you. What happens is that there is no two ways about it. They will get you another business. They will either come back to you and say they want to do business with you again, or they will go and bring their friends and their family and come and bring them into your business. right? These are some powerful secrets I learned over the past couple of years. I wish we had more time. I wish we had more time. I would have shared so much more with you on this call. But what I can tell you is that you don't build resilience by focusing on too many things at a time. I don't know who needed to hear this one, but you don't build resilience by focusing on too many things at a time. What you build is burnout. By focusing on too many things at a time, you build burnout, not resilience. You don't even build a business by focusing on too many things at a time, because you only have a limited amount of time. Your time is limited, your attention span is limited, your energy is limited. So anyone who, because most people, and I find it to be very common among solopreneurs, right? People who are building a one-man business, they feel they need to be doing so many things at the same time because society has, has somehow, well, I say, convinced us to believe that the more income sources you have, the more money you make. But what society doesn't tell you is that it's not the more income sources you have, the more money you make. It's the more passive, not active. It's the more passive income sources or recurring income sources that you have, the more money you make. So many of us now go and fall into the will I call it income diversification trap? Yes, that's actually what it is. Many of us, we now go and fall into the income diversification trap. And so at the end of the day, we're now building income sources that will require more and more of our time. So we're split between places. And at the end of the day, you can't maximize your productivity in one. Therefore, you can never scale any of them because you can't scale in multiple directions at the same time as a solopreneur. You end up burning yourself out. That's why you have so many things you're doing at the same time, but you're not making enough money. Listen, everything you're looking for in multiple places is inside one, but at scale. I'll say that again. Everything you are looking for in all those different things that you are doing, that you don't want to focus on one. All those things you're doing, everything you're looking for inside is inside one, but at scale. But how do you now activate that level called scale inside one? It's simple. Step one, go all in. You have to go all in. And this is a very powerful way to build resilience. Singularity of purpose. Singularity in purpose is an infinitely powerful way to build resilience. Singularity in purpose. Go all in. Pick that one vehicle. Real estate is your vehicle. Pick it and go all in. So when you go all in on your real estate journey, when you go all in, what are you doing? You are now adapting. A wise man once said, if you burn the boats, you have no choice but to take the island. If you burn the boats, you have no choice but to take the island. The reason why many of us are not able to build our businesses and build resilience is because we have options. You have so many different options. Taking your attention up and down, taking your attention up and down, so you can focus on one. You can't go all in. You can't be resilient in one direction because you are in too many directions. You're in too many directions. So when you burn the boats, you have no choice but to take the island. So you go all in. When you go all in, what are you trying to do? You're now trying to find what works inside your business. You're not trying to find what works. So you start testing things out. When you're testing things out, you're not trying to find what works. At the end of the day, you're going to find what works. Trust me. It's only a matter of time. If your focus is on your growth in mind, knowledge, and skill, it's only a matter of time you are going to find what works. And when you do find what works, this is where most people now miss it. Some people, those of us that have shiny object syndrome, people that cannot stay in one place for too long. Once you find what works, it's like a climax for you. You know what I mean? It's like a climax for you. The moment you find what works, I have to move on to the next thing because there's a thrill that comes. See, it's an indescribable thrill that comes from finding what works. So you find what works. The moment you find what works, you go and look for that thing that's working again. So you go and find another thing that's working instead of you to double down. Because when you find what works, the best thing to do is not to go and look for another thing or to get distracted or sidetracked. No. Or even to settle. No. It is to double down. How do you double down? You rinse and repeat that which is working and you tweak that which is not working. So the formula is simple. It is find what works, tweak, rinse, repeat. Find what works, tweak, rinse, repeat. Tweak, rinse, repeat. Tweak, rinse, repeat. tweak, rinse, repeat. Now, in the process of tweaking and rinsing and repeating, what's going to happen? You're going to be building. It's like an engine, right? It's like an engine. It gets hotter as it keeps turning. It gets hotter. It's just like when you go to the gym. When you go to the gym and you're lifting 25 kgs, you do it for 7 days straight. On day 8, is it going to be easier? Is it going to be easier to lift, or is it going to be harder? That's a rhetorical question. It's going to be easier, right? And that is because repetition creates ease, right? That's because repetition creates ease. And so when you are now repeating that, which is what's going to happen, it will become easier for you. With every unit of effort that you put in, you'll be able to get a multiple of results. You'll be able to get a multiple of results. So the more you rinse and repeat, the easier it becomes for you to get results. So you keep going like that, before you know it, what happens? It becomes effortless for you to get results, aka momentum. At that point of momentum, it's like you are now the king of the world. At that point of momentum, it's like you're not king of the world. You can easily get results. You wake up in the morning, you know exactly what to do to get results in your business. When you wake up in the morning, at that point, you know exactly what it is, what you need to do to get your next client. As a matter of fact, when people usually experience momentum, and I've met a couple of people who have experienced momentum in their life, and when you experience momentum, those of us who have experienced it before, you know what I'm talking about. You usually feel like you have arrived, isn't it? You usually feel like you have arrived because at momentum, getting results is effortless. You don't have to put a lot of effort to get results. And so people at that point is like, oh God, I want to just be like this guy. This guy just gets it. He gets it easily. He gets it easily. That's momentum. At momentum, you become famous. Everybody wants a piece of you. People want to pick your brain. They want to talk to you. Everybody wants to. People will just be sending you money. They just want to give you their money so that you can give them solutions to their problems. People will be inviting you to come and speak at different events. That's at momentum. It's very easy for you to think or feel that you have arrived when you're at momentum. And that's the mistake right there. Because momentum is not equal to arrival. Momentum is not a destination, it's a milestone. Momentum is only an indicator that you are ready to scale. Because when you have gotten to a point where getting results becomes effortless for you, at that point, you should now make it that you don't need to even, like, it should not require your time anymore for you to get results. You should be able to even double up on your results and be able to scale those results without trading more of your time for it. Without trading more of your time. And how do you do that? Very quickly, right? Number one, in order for you to scale, build better systems, right? Build better systems. Optimize the systems that you have in your business. What is a system? A system is a predictable, repeatable way of getting a particular outcome. That's what a system is. It's a predictable, repeatable way of getting a particular outcome. And why are systems important? It's important because you need a predictable way to get results in your business. It is repeatable, it is measurable, it is tweakable, it is scalable. So that's how you scale. That's part of how you scale, with better systems. You scale with delegation too. I have a personal mantra. Like it a mantra or policy now, or the personal way that I run my business. If a particular activity will cost me anything less than $20 to get it done, I will outsource it. I will outsource it. It's not for me to do, because there are higher leverage activities that I can be focused on and focus all my attention on. There's this concept Mr. Ogo talked about. My brother is going to know exactly what I'm talking about. David knows what I'm talking about when I say mind pitance. That word was coined by Dr. Ogochukwu. Mind pitance. I want to focus on my mind pitance. I want to focus on my ability to create and communicate. And then I can outsource management. I can outsource execution, because execution is the lowest level of implementation. That's why people who only execute make the least money. Go and check it though. Let's not be like it's just me that's saying it. Go check these things, right? So that's how you scale. Number one, better systems. Number two, delegation. Number three, finally, automation. When you automate your business, you're able to take yourself out of repeatable tasks. So when you find out that something is being repeated in your business, your particular activity or particular task is being repeated, that's something that you need to automate. That's something you need to figure out how to automate. And by the time you put all these things together, everything I've shared with you today, it becomes so much easier for you to build resilience. At that point, you don't even feel like you're building resilience. You are now able to build the character that exudes resilience. So resilience is not something that you build as a strategy. resilience is not something that you build as a strategy. It is something you build into your character. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so if we have some questions, we can take questions at this point. Thank you very much. This is a few I can share with you at this point. If we had more time, I'd have loved to go more in depth into some of these concepts, but thank you very much, David, for the invite. And big congratulations to you as well for your book launch.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Kenny. Thank you, sir. Thank you for all you've done. Thank you for your time. We really appreciate you. Thank you for everything you have given us. We appreciate. I can see everyone in the comments is happy. Thank you very much, sir. We sincerely appreciate you. Thank you for your time. I believe a good number of people have learned how to build resilience. When I learned affiliate marketing from Mr. Kenny Wokoye, his story changed my life when he said he didn't make his first sale until after 11 months. When I heard that, I told myself that even if it's going to take 5 years, I'm getting into this and I will make it work for myself. So when it comes to building resilience, one of the person that can teach you very well and teach you really very well is Mr. Kenny. And we are very grateful, sir. Thank you very much for your time and God bless you. All right, moving on right now, we have the final speaker, and I don't just want to invite her just like that. I'm talking about my mama, our mama, General Mama, and somebody should guess who I'm talking about in the comment section. If you miss it, if you miss who I am talking about, you have missed a lot. So I really wanted to check out the person in the comment, and then I want to see people who will get it. Who do you think is the last speaker? Who do you think is the last speaker? All right. I have seen a lot of guesses. I have seen a lot of people with different guesses. Different people have guessed correctly. And yes, you are not wrong. Yeah, you are not wrong. A good number of you know who we're talking about. And we're talking about none other person but the GCEO of Homeland Group. We are talking about the president of Wire Global. We are talking about the mama of Homeland worldwide. I love the way you said the number one Achalugo, Iron Lady, more umune, a woman of God's power and fire. We want to welcome our mother, the last speaker. You know, the best for the last. I don't know what you're saying, but for us, we are expecting the highest. See, this is the time you pay more attention because this woman carry fire. She carry fire. Oh! Get ready. If after listening to her and you didn't buy this book, now you do yourself. Let's go down. Let's go as we welcome. Drop the fire emoji there. She's ready. She's already on screen. Drop that fire emoji and let's go. All right. Thank you. Mama, thank you very much for your time. And the stage is yours.
Be here. This is what. Okay, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, can I get an emoji? Can you all hear me? Ooh, I'm really exhausted. Please, if you can hear me, just say you can hear me. So I'm sure that you can all hear me. Can you hear me? Can you all hear me? Okay, we can hear. I think we can hear me. I think you can hear me. I think you can hear me. Okay, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, can I? Please confirm you can hear me, please. Confirm you can hear me. The network here is not, it's not so good. Okay. All right. Where's the host? Host, I need you around. So you can just confirm from your end. I need to hear your voice. I'm sure that you can hear me. You can hear me. You can hear me. I need to hear your voice. I'm sure that.
Yes, ma, we can actually hear you. Thank you very much, ma. We can all hear you.
I can hear him. I can see him talk, but I can't hear him. I can see him talk, but I can't
She can
hear
hear
him.
me talk, but she can't hear me. We can hear you, ma. We can hear you, all of us.
Okay. All right, so I'll just kick off. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to all the amazing people here. All right, so I'm going to start by thanking the hosts of this program. I mean, the writer, the host, yes, of this program. I will start by thanking him, and that's Mr. David Ike. And of course, I'm going to have to thank all the speakers who have shown up before me. I paid attention to you, to every single, everyone, every single person. And trust me, it was amazing. That's value filled. And I learned something from you, each and every one of you. Thank you so much for this amazing value or power packed full value that you've given this evening. So I'm going to also thank Mr. Kingsley, who is making sure that my motivation is on 100% gear, because trust me, I thought I was going to be one of the middle speakers so that by now we're done, like we're done. But yeah, here, you know. Okay, so we'll go straight to this. If you're ready, tell me, just put it in the comment section. Because guys, I'm ready right now. Tell me, put it there. I'm ready for this session. Tell me, put it there. I'm ready for this session. If I don't see more emojis, I'm not talking. So please, I want to see some emoji. I need to be motivated. Let me know if you're very ready so we can kick off. If you're ready, just put it there. I'm ready. I am 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 ready. Good, good. Keep it coming. 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 My energy is up now for you all. I'm here for you now. So get ready. Just put it up. Give me some emoji. For those of you who are sleeping at the back, wake up, wake up. Somebody wake them up. Give them some fire emoji so they can wake up. It's time to do some, we need to talk. We need to have this conversation. We need to have this training. We need to do this, So wake them up. Wake them up. Okay, they're up now. I can see they're up. Okay, so yeah, we'll just kick off right away. All right, guys. Good evening once again. So, before I start, I'm going to tell you a little story about myself. Probably would have heard it before, or maybe haven't. Did you know that it took me over 6 months plus to make my first deal? Like, did you know it took me over 6 months plus to close my first deal? By the way, I'm talking about high tickets this night, okay? This masterclass, okay, maybe not a masterclass because they've given me a limited time. So we can't do high ticket without limited time. So let's say, chit chat or chat or conversation, yeah? You know how we do it. So, guys, it took me 6 months plus to close my first deal. It took me 6 months plus. I was always I always saw people celebrate their deal, and it wasn't just very easy for me because I didn't think I could close deals. In fact, I believed I could, but somehow something was not connecting. It wasn't just working. So I did my best. I tried. I would, listen to trainings and everything, but it just wasn't working. And I struggled with this thing for a while. If at some point I told myself, I said, maybe I can sell every other thing, but not real estate. Maybe I can sell every other thing, but not real estate, So This was what I kept telling myself, at some point, because I mean, why am I not making sales? I see people, even people who cannot speak good English, they speak Yoruba, they use Yoruba to close deals. They even use the Hausa to close deals. They go to all these, what do you call it? All these people who do exchange, what do you call them? All these people that change money, and they close mega deals. I just hear all I hear around me is testimony, but no one was showing. All this showing, it was not showing anything, and I got angry. I had to ask questions. What was going wrong? What was really happening? Why was I not closing? Is it because I am a staff, or is it because I am rated as a realtor? Could that be the problem? So in that process of trying to find out what was going on wrong, I realized, guys, so I'm going to be sharing about 4 things I figured, okay? Number 1, you hear me say it every now and then. In fact, for some of you, is now this is now her signature. I will say it, and I'll keep saying it. I figured that I needed a mindset shift. That was the first thing I figured. Somebody write it down in the comment section, mindset shift. I figured I needed a mindset shift. That was my problem. My number 1 problem. That was my number 1 problem. Mindset shifts. Hey, guys. So something was always, bouncing back the belief I had in myself. Let me tell you, make some affirmation. You are this, you're that, you're this, you're that. At the end of the day, you go back, you're not even close to that this and that. You're not everything that comes out of you. In fact, your actions is not close to the I am this or that. So guys, I had to first take a coaching class, a mentorship course. So what I did was I had to start asking what I needed to do to have a, mindset. I kept hearing about mindset. Okay, so I figured it was mindset. Okay, maybe because of the background I came out from, poverty mentality. So I had this poverty mentality. So even if I was always shouting, whenever they say, you're going to be the next in line. Yes, I'm going to be the next in line. At the end of the day, nothing happens. So something was always, affecting every step I took. And that thing is mindset. When I figured it's mindset, I had to look for a mentor. I had to look for a coach, someone who could coach me, because I needed a change. This was like 6 months plus. I needed to see a difference. I needed to get results. Now, guys, guess what? I found this lady who charged me 1.5 million naira. I can never forget it. As a staff who was earning just not up to 120,000 naira. She charged me 1.5 million naira to teach me how to have a mindset shift. What I needed to do to have a mindset shift. What I needed to do to have a mindset shift. And I'm like, 1.5 million? Really? She said, yes, that's what she charges. I'm like, can't you reduce it? She said, yes, that's the poverty mindset talking to me right now. Can't you reduce it? Like, that's the poverty mindset. I'm like, how? Can't I price? Say, yeah, that's the problem. That's why you can't sell high ticket. I said, oh my God, you are operating from poverty mindset, not abundance at all. And I'm like, oh my God, really? There's something called abundance mindset. Say, yes, there's something called abundance mindset. And here is how to develop an abundance mindset. So she started talking to me about the conscious and subconscious mind, and how things that you think about in your subconscious mind barely happens. What happens are the things that happen in your subconscious mind. So you can go to a place and they tell you that you're going to be the next high ticket closer. You will shout and, affirm to it, oh, yes, yes, yes. But at the end of the day, it won't happen. And that is because I needed to learn how to work with my conscious and subconscious mind. How to move things from my conscious mind to my subconscious mind. When I realized that everything we do comes from the subconscious and not the conscious mind. Everything we do, our actions stem from our subconscious mind and not what? Not our conscious mind. So our conscious mind tells us, yes, affirms to things. I can do it. But that poverty, that place you came from, that poverty you experienced, has been ingrained in your subconscious. So even when your conscious mind has been ingrained in your subconscious, so even when your conscious mind is telling you, yes, I can do it, your subconscious mind is telling you, okay, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Well, you're going to do it. We'll see how it goes. Because you do not constantly move what is in your conscious mind to yourself. So how do you really move things from your conscious mind to your subconscious mind? I won't go deep into that because I have just 20 minutes. It is by consistently doing what? Number one, write it down, visualizing success. Write it down. Consistently visualizing what? Success. I don't know how many deals you want to close, but whatever deal you want to close is very, very possible. But now, before I go forward, I'm going to tell you something. If you have not started closing deals in millions at all, forget it. High ticket from like 50 to 100 million is going to be an illusion. So you have to start. You know, what you do is first start. Start by, taking those steps, taking actions, start closing small. So because high ticket is a process. It is a process. It does not happen overnight. It is a process. There's a process. So the process is that you have to start. Okay. Then what happens is with time, as you work on your mindset, you would start closing those deals that you see in your eyes mind. Okay. So when you start, if you start today to say, okay, I want to close high ticket deals. Okay. It is beautiful. If high ticket naturally starts from 50 to 100 million, right? So you want to start with 10 million first. You want to move to 20 million, then move to 30 million. I started with 15.7 million. I can't forget that day. I started with 15. That was my first deal, 15.7 million. The next deal was 30 something million. My third deal was 47.1 million. That was my third deal, right? Then my fourth was 100 million. And ever since then, it's been 100 million back to back. Are you getting me? So what did I need to work on? Mindset. Somebody say mindset shift. I need to have a mindset shift. I started with number one, focusing on my subconscious mind. How did I do that? What did I do? By visualizing success. Because if I visualize success once, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. You can't close that high ticket. It will not happen. It won't come to pass. So what I did is I started to do it. I had to put a routine, attach a routine to my visualization. I visualize morning and nights. So I don't visualize once and once in a week and that's it. I have to attach a routine to it. I do it morning and night, because it is when I consistently do it that it will move from my conscious mind to my subconscious mind. And I'm sure David's book has all of these things. So if you want to know more, I can't go deep. You just buy the book. Buy it now, because I will tell him he has to sell that book. After now, sell it for 25,000 list, then move it to 50,000 and then 100,000, because value should be expensive. Are you agreeing with me? Value should be expensive. Okay, so that was the first thing I did on that mindset shift. I had to work on my conscious mind. I had to start visualizing consistently. I attached notes. I attached routine to my to my visualization. I did not do it only once. I did it twice a day. What was the next thing I started to do to work on my mindset, to have a mindset shift? I started taking down, no, gratitude. I started, I complained a lot. I realized at the time I was not closing deal. I was complaining too much. Every time I'm complaining, this person closed deal. I saw this one give testimony. I do this one and all of that. I didn't know those things were even making me go down the more. I didn't know that was also affecting the deal even more. So when I learned the power of gratitude in advance, I started taking advantage of it. So what you see me do is I walk in as if the deal is already mine. Gratitude isn't just spiritual, it is magnetic. Gratitude is not just spiritual, gratitude is magnetic. So I started to do what? I started to ensure that I write down the deal. I started writing it down. I'm grateful for closing 100 million naira deal. How is not my business. How it's going to happen is none of my business. But operating from that abundance mindset is what my business is really. That's my business. Operating from the abundance mindset is what the business is really. So you must know that gratitude isn't just spiritual. It is what? It is magnetic. The more grateful you are about it, attaching it with your visualization routine, your visualization routine, that's visualizing success routine. Oh my God, the energy you'll be giving back to the universe. What you'll be telling the universe is, this is what I want. This is what I need to break doors. It even happens to us as Christians. You thank God, you want God to do something to move a door for you. All you need to do is dance the David dance, gratitude. God has done this. What happens? More doors are opened unto you. Number 3, on the mindset shift. What do you need to do? Environment shift. You need to change your environment. You need to change your environment. Your space affects your state. Write it down. Your space affects your state. Your space affects your state. You can even go further to say your space affects your state of mind, actually. If the people around you are constantly talking about low ticket, 100,000, you're not hearing millions. What you hear is, go and buy Gary, manage it, make sure the Gary is 100 naira, don't put too much, just do 50 naira one side. If you want to buy clothes, you hear the clothes is 30,000. No. Oh my shit, no. You cannot close high ticket deals. You can't close, it will be difficult because high tickets comes in millions. It comes in millions. So you are struggling with 30,000 naira. You want to close high ticket. How? What magic are you going to do? High ticket closers don't visit their goals. They live there. High ticket closers, they don't visit their goals. They live in their goals. High ticket closers, oh my God, they live in abundance. High ticket closers, they are subconscious conscious. They are subconscious conscious. They are careful what they take in. The Bible says that faith cometh by hearing. Did you hear me? Faith cometh by hearing. And what you hear, you become. What you hear, you become. You become what you hear. So if you're not careful what you allow to come in, that's what you're going to become. Because that's what you hear consistently. So you can't become if you're not hearing consistently, if you're not hearing millions every time, if you're not hearing, you're not, as they said, if you are if you have 5 millionaires and you are 6, the 6th person will be you. If you stay around 5 millionaires and you're the 6th person, the next millionaire will be you. The next high ticket closer would be you. So tell me, how many high ticket closers do you have around you? Oh yeah, I want to hear. How many high ticket closers do you have around you? That's a question to ask yourself today. All right. So upgrade your cycle, your workspace, and of course, your conversation. Talk to people who, when you call, do you know there's this man I want to do 100 million? I need to make sure that the person will not say, 100 million. You will, just be dreaming, They play. They don't tell you all those they are Gen Z. They play. Just they play. You be coming. It is late. What's that song they used to play now? It is late. It has gone late. I don't know. I can't remember the song. I want to remember it. I can never go down. It's late. My sister or brother, you need to wake up. High ticket closers don't visit their goals. They live in their goals. They live there. They live there. They live there. They live in abundance. They are conscious of their subconscious. They are conscious of what they take in. They are conscious of what they hear. They don't want to hear poverty around them anymore. They are angry people. They don't want to hear, So who are you close to? Who's in your circle? And you know that the inner court, there's an outer court. Who is in your inner court? You can keep everybody at outer court level. It's not, everybody can be there. But inner court, the people you hear from every day, you chat with every day, you look at every day, you talk to every day. If they are not talking millions, if they are not talking high ticket, if they're not talking, top level conversations that has to do with how to close big, forget it. There's no hope for you. So to change that, you have to change your circle. You have to upgrade your circle. It's not this thing. It's okay. 20 people cannot play around for 20 years. You have to change. And it's okay, but it's okay to change. Don't allow anybody to trip you and make you feel bad. You want to close high ticket deals, you have to get angry and get out of your comfort zone. All right. So the next thing I did was pay attention to networking that works. Paying attention to networking that does what? That works. In the game of networking, hey, never look down on anyone. That's number one. In the game of networking, never look down on what? On anyone. Write it down. In the game of networking, never look down on what? Anyone. My high ticket deal started with what? 30 million, 15.7 million. 30 million, 47.1. The same client paid 100 million, not 100 million, 100 and it's something. From a mechanic, that was where I got the client from. A mechanic. I went to the mechanic shop. I was supposed to take my car to the, they were supposed to come and work on my car in the office. And I was a staff too, so I thought I was a staff, still a staff. I was, like a lower cadre staff, but they were supposed to come and work on my, my car. But I couldn't, that day somehow I didn't show up. I didn't call them to come. Then I decided to go, my own. One of the days I was just led, in my spirit to go there one of the days. And when I got there, guys, I saw a top person, that's one top personality in the mechanic shop, in his car. And I said, no, this guy. They said, yes, that it is him. I said, hey. So mechanic can actually, that is true. Mechanic, the car they repair big men. Oh God, what have I been thinking about now? So what I did was I had to follow the mechanic up. I became very kind. You think I'm kind? I was over kind to the mechanic. I'm not kind. I was over kind with them because I'm seeing something that I didn't think was possible. So I thought it was only going to be possible for me to go. I mean, it was easier for me to get those kind of people in, like eateries and all of that. But I didn't know I could meet them in what? A mechanic. And because I saw that there, I had to utilize and take advantage of that. And guess what, guys? After taking advantage of that, I was able to, the person, that mechanic had to refer me to one other guy that he knows. And from that day, that guy, till today, is a returning client who does in millions. Somebody say millions. Somebody write it down, millions. You have to be hearing me. Millions, have to be talking million. Talk million, write it in the comment section. Millions, I want to see it in the comments there. Write millions there. Millions. But if you can, write 100 million there. Write it, 100 million. 100 million there due. That's our next deal. 100 million. 100 million naira deal. All right, so what's the next thing you do under networking? Find common ground. You need to talk to their identity, not their income. You have to share value. See, it's easy to get to people's wallets when you share value with them. If you like this and they like the same thing you like, it's easier. It's easier to get them, to do your bidding. It's easier for them to open their wallet when they think you guys are friends. You guys are on the same, you guys share values. So find common ground. What's that thing that is, that connects with both of you, that client? Somebody told me a testimony. There was like a testimony today. She told me there was something I said in one of my masterclass. I mentioned that if you go into a place, find something that they are connected to and see how to connect connect with that thing. He said he saw he noticed that the client is connected to, what do you call it, the child, the child. So because she connected and then started talking about the child, paid more attention to about everything concerning the child. The man is now very close to this client, this realtor, and as I speak to you, she's happy, she's excited. For the example I gave, I said something. I said there was a client who was tough, who was really tough, but just because I went into that place, I saw that he has children's children's picture around. I realized this man, he's a big man. He doesn't need property, but he will need property for his children, especially in their name. He will need property for the children, especially in their name. So I used that as an opportunity, pitch the business, and told him that they can be giving them gifts every birthday. On their 18th birthday, he will now hand over that asset to them. And that was interesting. And that was it. And that was it. That was just it. So find common ground. What connects? What is the connection between you and that client? What is the connection between you and that client? Another thing you need to put down is what? Go out to occasions. Go to where people go. Go to where people go. Attend programs for the sake of networking, and go prepared. Go prepared. Go prepared. Attend program for the sake of networking and go what? Prepared. Okay. Then the next thing you need to do on the networking that worked for me is having a goal around networking. Having a goal around networking. Having a goal around networking. And that goal must be connected to these three things I want to say now. Number one, follow up, follow through, and follow back. Write it down, because you won't see me here in the next how many years. Follow up, follow through, and what? Follow back. You must be able to follow up a client, follow through a client, follow back a client. A lot of times, let me tell you something about this follow-up matter. There's something people don't get, right? Following up, this is what most people know. Do you understand? Checking in after meetings and all of that, okay? But the essence of following up is to remind, to re-engage, or to give a nudge to your client, all right, that this is what you said. You said, I'm checking in on you, on your thoughts about the property we viewed last week, all right? Follow up, follow up. Number two is following through. Most people don't have patience to follow through, to build trust and credibility. A lot of clients don't have trust. As in they lack trust in real estate agents, realtors. Sell like an elite realtor. Yeah, sell like an elite realtor. They lack trust in some realtors, most realtors in Nigeria especially. So what do you want to do when you're following through? You want to provide the information they need that will give them what? A relaxed mind. That's following through. You tell the client, you said I should send this to you, the documents. I've sent the documents to you. These are the documents you need to about this property, confirming that this property is good. Follow through makes you trustworthy. Following through makes you trustworthy. And then the last one, following back. This is where there's big problem. Problem is here. There's serious follow back is where the problem is, because trust me, to revive relationships, and what it does to you is that it revives relationships and spark new opportunities. That's what following back does. Okay, this is the most overlooked part for everyone, every realtor, every elite realtor. This is the most overlooked part. Sometimes, okay, you can't be. If you are elite, you'll be following back now. So you're not elite yet. You're not elite yet. If you are elite, you follow back. You have to read that book. You have to read that book. Mr. David, you have to give them this. We'll sell it at 50,000 so they can read it. Because some people will buy and they will not read. You have to read that book. Okay? So it's about what? Looking, not just having a conversation, but after. Let me even tell you one of the things I did to follow back. I usually check for their birthdays. Their birthday. When is the birthday of my client? I used to write it down. When I see that it's a birthday, I will use that as an opportunity to do what? To follow back. So I just sent this birthday to you to, all those ones now, you just so that you can connect again. You can, referral and all of that, so that I can get into his social network. So that you can get into his social network. Most average agents follow up. Few consistently follow through. But let me tell you something. Very few ever follow back. And that's where the gold is. Write it down. The gold is in following back. The gold is in what? Following back. There's something you don't know. Following back fills your pipeline with warm leads instead of cold ones. When you follow back, you get referrals. You are likely to get more referrals when you do what? When you follow back. So you must learn to follow back. You must learn to follow back. Are you getting something? They were getting something. Have I reached to 20 minutes? 25 minutes? David will kill me. Number 3, let's run. Number 3, the first one I talked about mindset shift. The second one is networking. I would have put this slide up there. Networking that works. Then the third one I'm going to be talking about right now is dramatizing your idea. Dramatizing your idea. According to Napoleon Hill, there's a principle he has in his book that says that instead of stating your idea, sell what? Transformation. Instead of stating your idea, see, let me tell you, high ticket sales are not logical, they are emotional. High ticket sales are not logical. They are what? Emotional. You have to find the pain point of these people. You have to be able to, you have to be able to sell transformation. You have to be able to sell legacy, sell the future to these people. Using different forms. You can use visuals, you can use anything, whatever. For me, what I use in dramatizing my idea is stories. I talk about other clients who have bought from me, what they have gotten, when they bought, and what it is right now. And I usually use examples of high ticket products, high ticket. So the man is telling me, hey, he bought 4 plots. I say, yes, he bought 4 plots. Oh, as I talk to you now, this is what he now makes on the 4 plots. So when the person hears that, I use numbers a lot. When the person hears that, he doesn't want to buy anything less than that. He's looking at, okay, maybe I should do 5 plots too, and all of that, you know? Okay. Stories, that's the one I use the most. You have to find your strength, like what the other speaker talked about, your genius. He said genius. Hey, hope you heard him. Hope you heard him. He said genius. So find your genius in it. It can be your this thing you can be good in, doing videos. Do you understand? Using visuals to show. Anyone that's okay for me, what works for me is stories. I will tell the man stories before he knows it. He has already gone to pay the money already. You understand? So be memorable. Make your pitch a performance, not as in, how does this thing work? This is how it works, sir. Let me show you. People will buy it. The person will the investor will be more interested than the feel. It is 20 what was all those features they used to call again. The road is road network. He has road network. He has the security. He has what do you call all those this thing you used to say. You can write it down in the comment section. All those plenty these people used to say. So the thing is, you have to know that elite closers don't pitch products. Elite closers don't, and it is in the book. Elite elite closers don't pitch products. They create moments that stick in the mind of what? In the mind of those clients. They are intentional. You see elite realtors, they are intentional people. That's why you need that book. Go and read it too. Go and read it. You want to be an elite realtor. This is a land bulldozer. It's not by brand name or land bulldozer, land crocodile, land what do you call it? Different name. Go and read that so that your land whatever will be making sense. You understand what I mean? So you be an elite realtor. Are you following me? If you're following me, say you're following me. If you're following me, say you're following me. I'm looking at the screen to see if you're following. If you're following me, say you're following me. Let me see some follow comments. I'm following you now. I'm telling you, follow me up now. If you're following me, just write it there. I'm following you. Are these people sleeping? They've slept though. Yeah? Okay. Let me continue. I'm almost done now. So the last thing you need to do to close high ticket is what? Be a negotiation assassin. Be a negotiation assassin. Be a negotiation assassin. You don't win by being loud. You do not win by being loud. You win by being prepared. Write it down. You do not win by being loud. You win by being prepared. You must know your value. You must know your product. You must know your product. And you must also know the buyer's pain. You must know the buyer's pain. Stop giving buyers ROI when you meet them. The first thing you're talking about is that ROI has casted. It has casted. Go and read that book, Elite Realtor. Sell like Elite Realtor. ROI has casted. You know, you need to know the buyer's pain. When you know the buyer's pain, you can now connect to that pain and give them, you know, when you connect to that pain, you sell the value you have, then add ROI to whatever it is you are trying to do. Add the ROI, let it come last. Not, you know, the first thing is knowing the person's pain. Bringing a product that will solve the person's problem. When you bring the product, you can now end it or conclude it with the ROI. This is what you stand to gain with clarity. Explaining it. You need to be going with board or you go with A4 paper. You explain it clearly so he knows what he's going to make at the end of the day. Right? So you must be a negotiator. You must be a negotiation assassin. You must be a negotiation assassin. All right. So ask questions. As a negotiation assassin, you must ask questions. Don't go to a meeting and you are talking 100 things. Clients have not even spoken. How do you know the person's pain point? How will you know? You think you want to go and tell the person, buy now. If you don't buy now, it's going to be 40 million. You miss 20 million, you make 20 million. All those ones, they know already. It has casted. So as an early trade, if I go and read the book, you conclude it there. The next thing you need to do is to stay as a negotiation assassin. What you need to do is to stay calm. The one who controls the emotions of a client, all right, the one who controls the emotions of a client controls the deal. Write it down. The one who controls the emotions of a client controls the deal. Controls the deal. Controls the deal. You need to know who even as a negotiation assassin, you need to know who makes the decision in that person's life. As you're making the call, sir, is there anybody who makes the decision? Can the person be in this meeting so that we can have this meeting together? While you are there in that meeting, find a way to get the person's number. That's the person that, you know, will help you out. So you'll not be stressing. You can be closing like you'll be closing high ticket like an early Realtor. Listen, negotiation is chess, not checkers. Play it like it. Play like it. Play like it. Negotiation is chess, not checkers. Play like it. Play like it. My final words today would be, please don't just buy. When you're talking about property, people don't just buy property. You have to know that people don't just buy property, okay? They don't just buy property, coaching, or products. They buy into certainty. People buy into certainty. People buy into certainty. People buy into certainty. People buy into certainty. They buy into connection and confidence. They buy into connection and confidence. All right? Be the person who brings all three to the table. And the high ticket deal will follow you. Somebody say, follow me. Follow me. High ticket deal will do what? Follow you. Somebody say, follow me. Follow me. High ticket will do what? Follow you. All right. So this book is a blueprint. If you are ready to do what? To stop chasing. If you're ready to stop chasing from a poverty mentality. Stop chasing small wins. All right? And start commanding big results, big deals. This is your moment. How many of you are buying the book? If you're buying the book, write it in the comment section. I'm buying now. I'm buying now. Just write it down. I'm buying right now. If you're buying the book, write it now. I am buying now. I am buying now. I am buying it now. If you are sleeping, that means your village people. Oh my God. It's no longer poverty mentality. This one is village. It's no longer poverty mentality, but it's not, don't worry. Write it now. I have got, I like that. I've gotten oh my God. Write it down. I'm buying now. Take note of those who are saying they're buying now. If they don't buy, reach out to me. I'll talk to them, because if they don't buy, if you're buying, you can pay now also. If they don't pay, they don't buy now, it means they want to remain in that poverty. So I will not allow it. I'll come after them like this thing. It's like, let me not say that. So if you're buying now, write it down. I'm buying now. I'm buying now. I'm buying now. I'm buying now. If you want to command big deals, this is your moment. This is your moment. Poverty mentality will tell you that the book is cost. Me, I want them to increase it to 50,000. I almost said 50 million now. I'm now a million person. I don't talk in thousands anymore. It's not pride. It is cycle. It's my environment. I change my environment. Arrow, I don't cast, my brother. He don't cast, oh, he don't cast. How do you sing that song? He don't cast, oh, he don't cast. If you're buying now, write it down. I'm buying right now. I'm paying for this book now. If that poverty mentality rises and says, no, don't pay, you have to cast it by fire. Do we pray now? Do we go into the spiritual so we can deal with things that will hold you back? Do we pray now? Okay, so I'm buying now. I'm buying now. All right. So for me, I am going to end this class. Let's say a launch, online book launch. Okay. I'm going to end this by saying that you need to grab your copy, read it, apply it, then come back and tell us your what about the 6-figure deals it helped you close. Okay. But before I sign out, you need to know that you don't rise to the level of your dreams. You rise to the level of your strategy. You need to know this. You do not rise to the level of your dream. You rise to the level of your strategy. You do not rise to the level of your dream. You rise to the level of your strategy. And this book gives you that strategy. I'm going to be paying for just 5 people. So I'd like to know from you. I'll be paying for 5 people. Who do I pay for now? You're the one. Say me. Say me. Say me. Me. Just me. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this moment. I hope you've been enjoying from everybody. I hope you learned something new tonight. Did you learn something? Did you learn? This was me. Okay. So, Mr. David, thank you so much. David is an amazing person. This is a guy who has gone through the process. It's somebody who started as a realtor. We saw the process. We saw him go through the process. So he's not someone, when he writes a book and tell you sell like an elite realtor, he's not telling you from research work. He's telling you from experience. And the best set of people to learn from are people who have gone the path, done the path. Oyibo, done the path, walk the path, done the, Okay, so I think they said the word. They say word is what? Enough for the what? For the wise. All right. I'm going to be handing over to the host. If you learned something, please put it down there. Give me the emoji. I want to say it. Fire emoji. I love fire a lot. Put it up there. Fire emoji. Fire emoji. Fire. Put it up. All those who are sleeping, wake them up. Their village people cannot stand this night. We cancel. It can't happen. It can't stand. It's cancelled. It is cancelled. Every poverty mindset we cast in the name of Jesus. We cast in the name of Jesus. We also pray this night that this book will go to places. This book will go to places. This book will go to places and we earn recognition. Thank you so much. One love, guys. One love. Fire emoji for the writer of this book. You can't find this kind of book anywhere. Write it. Fire emoji. Give it to him, everybody. Put it right now. Put it up. Put it up right now. 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 Powerful. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Yes, that's what we're okay. Thank you so much. One love. If it's 2 faces, one love, guys. One love. Bye.
One love. Mama. Fire down. This is what we are talking about. We're not joking. This is the CEO of Homeland Group, and you have seen what just happened here. This is not a regular kind of teaching. Do you understand? Keep that fire burning. You can see right on your screen, the account number is here looking at you. This is 228942229. This is Zenith Bank. You can see David Ike Bureau. Put that money right there and secure that slot of paying 10,000 this night instead of 24,000 tomorrow after 12 p.m. Go right now. We want to use this medium to thank everyone who has spoken on this stage. I'm talking about Mr. Yunusa. I'm talking about Mr. Frank Wisdom. I'm also talking about Mr. Kelvin, CEO Homeland Light. We thank you also. We thank you very much, Vessel of Value, and we thank you, Mr. Kenny Okoye, and we are thanking our mama who took over the show, and it became an amazing session. Thank you very much for all your time, and to you who have been here from 6 p.m., 7:30 till this moment, we thank you. We plan to spend 2 hours, but here we are, 3 hours plus, and we are still not tired. Thank you very much. The closing remark comes as Mr. David takes over the stage. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Kasimu Amara. Your session was really amazing. Thank you for the value and thank you for the energy, ma. Thank you, Mr. Kenny Nwokoye, for your session. It was quite inspiring and I loved everything you said in your session. Thank you very much, sir, for honoring this invitation. Thank you, Mr. Kelvin, for honoring our invitation. I want to say a very big thank you to you. Thank you, Mr. Frank Wisdom, CEO, Homeland Prestige. We say thank you very much, sir. And thank you once again to my very big boss, Mr. A.S. Yunusa. I say a very big thank you to you for showing up today. To every single person in this meeting that started and is ending with us, I say a very big thank you to you. From the depth of my heart, I actually wrote this book and I put it at that price so everybody can get it. 10,000 naira for soft copy, 14,000 naira for hard copy, and from tomorrow, 12:01 noon, it is 20,000 naira soft copy and 24,000 naira hard copy. So do well, get your copy, grab your copy, read these things so it will be a manual with you. And I wish you all the best in your real estate career. See you some other time. And it was a successful launch. Thanks to every single one of you out there. So good night. See you some other time.
All right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye to everyone. Remember, you have just now and 12 p.m. tomorrow morning, yes? So if you have paid, please send a message to the number on your screen right now. I'll be dropping this number. This is Mr. David's assistant. As you can see this number, just reach out to him. Tell him you paid for the training. And then if you have not finished, just see the account number right here. This is a Zenith Bank account number, 2889422292, Zenith Bank. Once you finish, send your message to this very number on WhatsApp, and this number will reply to you and give you access to anyone. If you paid for hard copy, he will tell you how long it will take to get it across to you. Anywhere you are in Nigeria, we will do best to get it. Thank you all for coming. God bless you. Can I see goodbye to everyone? Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Thank you. You all made it a wonderful time. You are the real MVP. You are the most very important person, and we are glad to have you. Thank you for making this book launch a success. We thank you from our heart. And from David Ike to every other person, we had a lot of people doing the work backstage, and you don't want to see the list of all of them. But right now, I want to show you the closest to me, and my network is shaking though, but take a look at this man here, and we're all saying thank you from our heart. Thank you for everything, and thank you for everyone. So say hi and good night to everybody.
Hi, good night, good night. Thank you for participating. We love you.
We have some people who are already sleeping. Some of the team members are already sleeping, but then they're also saying hi and thank you. Take care of yourself. Good night.